everybody, and welcome to Artsy Fartsy Party Night, a night where we make art and stuff. I think I sold that. I think I sold that really well.
That was a very, very impressive.
Let people know this
welcome
movie.
to Artsy Fartsy
That was
Party
the
Night,
most
a night where
aggressive
we
fartsy
make
I've ever
art
heard.
and fuck. Welp, so hey, I'm the one doing the stream tonight, which means that there's about to be a bunch of mistakes, cause fun fact, guys, usually when we run Artsy Fartsy Party Night... What the fuck was that?
I got an ad for Twitch. I opened it on my phone and I got the loudest ad possible for Twitch.
Anyway,
God.
so myself, Kristen Trzynski, I am the one running Artsy Fartsy Party tonight, and I'm also the one hosting OBS. And fun fact, kids, when we do Artsy Fartsy Party Night, we use a screen share thing on Discord, which OBS doesn't like. So that means I have to screen share, which means I have an awkward little corner of my screen that's being screen shared, and I'm trying to keep everything else off of that spot, which is really difficult. So I can't wait for you guys to see me accidentally screw something up. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I guess you can just check off that, you know, technical difficulties square on the bingo sheet right now.
Wait,
anyway.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
No, don't hold on. Keep talking.
Okay.
But, like...
Anyway, so, tonight I am joined by my friends Brodingles.
Hello, I'm here. I'm looking for a very important document.
He is. And Juno.
I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu right now.
Weird. And Phill will also be joining us. Juno will not be drawing the arts tonight because he has secret projects that he cannot show on screen. So you've got 3 artists tonight. First of all, we have Bro, as you can see in the little lower left corner there, thanks to Moon's lovely little mine-imations. So yeah. Here we are. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, you have it? Perfect.
Yes, I have it.
I think I need to, like, God, I can't get it now without, like, fucking up my screen, but next time I host OBS, I think I'm just gonna have, like, you know, a thing on, I'm just gonna have the bingo card on the Twitch so I can regularly add stuff to add X's to it.
God.
Yep.
I was just like, I actually did use it, that's where I got it yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
So what will you be drawing tonight, bro?
I'm actually drawing a commission for Split.
Ooh, boy.
Because he needs art for things, and...
Mysterious.
It's cool and mysterious, and I was like, Split, can I stream this on the thing? He said, abso-fucking-lutely. Why would you not do that?
Maybe he wants it to be really secretive or something, but no.
Apparently that's not how he rolls. When
Nope.
it comes to content, it is when he comes to himself, but not when it comes to content. He did say don't say what, I think he did say don't say what it is.
Alright, so they'll have to guess.
You'll have to guess.
I wonder if they can figure out, you know, anything from these very non-specific references that you've pulled up.
Literally anything.
Say anything pulls up.
Say nothing. They'll never figure it out.
There's no way anyone will ever figure out what you're doing.
Good. A Nightmare Before Christmas reference. All alone. I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
I'll steal it. No one will ever know.
Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna move a couple things around here just because, like, I noticed our event list is right where the little things are. There we go. It's probably not centered, but fuck it. Boop, 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 boop. No, why won't it move? OBS does a lot, like, it doesn't do a lot of things my brain tells me it should do. Basically, I've used Photoshop enough that my brain expects everything to work exactly like Photoshop, and whenever it doesn't, I'm really confused.
It's been years since OBS has stopped working for me.
Well, good
Congratulations,
for you! I'm a
I don't think
stream host now, and this is my life.
I'm sorry, Kristen.
Oh well. So, how are you two doing on this lovely fall evening?
I'm giving Split Onceler legs, so
Well,
feeling pretty great.
You see, I didn't even question it, since Split is basically a onceler, thanks to the fandom.
You're
Are we
right.
gonna mention Split being a onceler every time we do one of these streams?
Yes. He's
Okay.
either onceler or Sans Undertale or both.
Wait, he told me to tell him if we talk about him at all, so I guess I have to text
I have to
him
tell. Yep, I guess we gotta
Guess
tell
you
him.
gotta say that he's the onceler.
Did you tell him
Again.
yesterday that we spent a good, like, 10 minutes just talking about how cool we think Split is?
Yes, I actually did,
Good.
and that's why he wants to know today.
Yesterday we said he was cool. Today we called him a onceler.
The dichotomy of Spliticus.
Yep.
Yesterday you said.
Yesterday, you said I was cool. Yesterday you said tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, how are you doing, Juno?
I'm doing fine. I got my music midterm tomorrow, but I studied. And...
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for studying.
Hooray. Kristen's proud of me.
It's so hard for me to be proud of a person. I've never expressed. That's not true. I'm basically like sitting there just constantly like, I'm so proud of you, Kristen. All I did was like exist and like maybe I did the dishes. I'm so proud, and then like I probably cry a little bit. Like basically my life is just me going up to people, pulling out my wallet and going, look at these pictures of my friends. Kristen, these are, first of all, these are pictures of cartoons. These are what my friends look like. Those are anime. You're right.
I can't believe it was anime all along.
I can't believe it was anime all along. Yep.
I just made him so lanky, and I don't know if I wanted to do
He
this.
he does look a little tall for Split.
No, I wasn't. I guess I was like debating on if I wanted to use the skeleton proportions or not.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
I kind of don't want them.
Yeah, it looks weird on Split.
Looks weird.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm 5.
Well, I guess we said what it was.
Did you like the skeleton proportions, Juno? Should I have left them?
Well, I feel like if you did the skeleton legs, then you would have to adjust the entire body to be the skinny skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skinny skeleton, whatever, and I don't want to do that because that's a little
I think
creepy.
it would look better if it was just, you know, clearly just Split with the skeleton,
Yeah.
you know.
Or like just pick one.
Because that was the original plan, and then I did the proportions that way, and I was like, I guess he has onceler legs now. He still has onceler legs, but like less
That's
so.
fine.
Less once.
It's a curse that never ends.
It's like, why does everyone you draw have long legs, bro?
Kristen, why does everyone you draw have long legs and spindly arms and have hands and feet that look very specific? Anyway, let's change the subject.
Do you remember that art style call-out post? Hold on.
Yes. Oh, I
Hold on.
remember the art style call out post
Probably
because I
drew
was
for the
just like,
onceler fandom at some point. I felt so called
oh,
out.
I'm like, ow, fuck.
Hold on, maybe if I just make his arms smaller. No, don't invert. Selection clear. Maybe if I have to change his arm now, because now it's just...
Too long.
It's too long now. I love art. Art's my passion.
My passion.
Now his torso's too long.
I went to school for this.
Split can stretch his arms out just for you.
Yes, just for you.
There we
Ouch.
go. That's a little better.
That's crazy. Split just digs this tune.
Should I kill you, Juno?
Yes.
I'm debating. You make me wonder sometimes.
So today at 5 p.m., my brother called me and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hi, I'm in town," and I'm like, "Well, that's rare, as my brother lives in Illinois, which is beneath the void and rather far away." And I was like, I see. Yeah, I'm hanging out with Kelly, who is my sister. I have a younger brother and a younger sister, aside from my older siblings Split. The younger brother and younger sister actually live in the void. it's a long story of our family history. But anyway, so my younger brother calls me and he says that, hey, I'm in town, and so is Kelly. And I was like, oh, I see. Yeah, we've been hanging out all day. Can we just come by? Is it okay if we bring this corgi that my girlfriend has? And I'm like, I want to say yes, because it is a corgi, but I'm very allergic, so no, you can't bring the corgi into my apartment. Also, you know, we have these amazing devices called phones, and in the year of our Lord 2018, you can contact me literally at any time. Did it occur to you that perhaps sometime before Sunday the 14th of October at 5 p.m., you might have considered contacting me and letting me know you would be in town so I didn't have to go, shit, I haven't seen you in months, but I said I was gonna run this stream on the internet in a couple hours. That sure is concerning. Thanks. It was stressful is what I'm getting at. But then they brought a corgi. So we went and got pizza, and the corgi was also there, and it was great. The corgi's name was Goots, which is a very good name for a dog.
That's Goots.
His name is Goots, which is apparently, oh god. It's some different language, and in that language it is the word for dwarf. That's what I know. I wish I knew more about Goots. It's tragic. Oh, hey Chase, Sky, D. Tyler. Yeah, his name is Goots. So, yes. Are my young bro and sis smalls like me? My sister is small. My brother is also, like, he's like 5'8", which I guess is, like, it's, like, short.
Don't say short.
I'm sorry, it is short.
It's average size for an American male.
Yeah, it's, like, average size, but, like... So yeah, my younger sister is taller than me by an inch or two, and then my younger brother, who is the youngest in our family, is 5'8". So that means in a sliding scale of the 3 children from my mom, the youngest child is the tallest, and the oldest child, like from, you know, just my mom's side of the family, is me. And then there's Split, who messes up the entire dynamic. Thank you.
Split.
Split.
What an asshole.
What an asshole. But yeah, so, basically whenever myself and my younger brother walk around, everyone assumes that I'm clearly his younger sister from high school. And I'm like, no, that's not true.
Phill, if you could dress as anything for Halloween, what would it be?
Something scary. Let's see. Responsibility, commitment. Let's see.
I'll just write that on a t-shirt. It doesn't fit.
Fuck, you're right.
Crippling self-doubt. Crippling self-doubt is just terrifying.
Nah, I've been dealing with that since like 3 of them.
I like the devil. Do that one.
I was gonna, yeah.
Yes.
I just was like, but this Halloween cover has Xander as the devil. And then I was...
We can have multiple devils. It's
You
internet
can have
remix.
multiple Satans.
You know what? I'll be a dooting skeleton. How about that?
Well, the thing is, Split's the skeleton, so I can't...
Yeah.
I was going to
Split's a
make you the skeleton, and then I'm just like, we can't all be a skeleton.
We can't all be skeletons. This isn't an Undertale AU.
God fucking damn it. Piece of shit.
It's not that one Undertale AU where they just take all the Sanses from all of the universes.
Yep. And then
That
all
was
the
a-
Sanses just interacted.
Then all the Sanses tried to kill each other.
Wow! Which one's the most powerful Sans?
I don't know.
Please don't answer that question. Anyone who I don't really care about Undertale AUs. Like, if you love it, more power to you, whatever, have fun, but I'm saying I don't actually care which Undertale AU Sans Undertale is the most powerful Sans Undertale. Please do not
Incubus.
tell me. Please do not send me any notes about which Sans Undertale is the most powerful Sans Undertale.
Hashtag don't add me. But what about, okay, hear me out, what about Incubus?
For Phill? For this drawing here?
Yeah, for what I dress as Halloween.
So, instead of
Can
just...
you DM me a ref?
Fuck, yeah, okay.
So instead of just being instead of being sexy Satan, you'll be a sexy demon.
Well, you not be slight difference. Let's see.
I know
a
it.
band called Incubus. I refuse to listen to them. What the shit?
Hey, thank you for. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Kyle. I can't believe you're subscribed for 6 months in a row. Thank you for the bits. So I guess I at some point must have ended up with like some alerts from TOA or something. But that means in my ear I just heard Alex going, "Souls for the soulmonger," because you subscribed, and I'm the only one who can hear this, so I feel like I've gone insane. I think I might have to like sit down with Alex or something and be like, what is going on here? Because when it comes to OBS, I feel like I'm walking around in the dark, and I don't know what I'm doing, and everything that I'm supposed to do is like, it's set on a tabletop that's like just beyond my tiny person grasp.
Get that reference.
It's fine. Oh no, evil Alex is in your head again, Kristen. I do have a lot of dreams where I meet IR people, and often in my dreams, Alex is a jerk. One time, I had a dream that I went to a con, right? And I went there with like some local friends, and I showed up there, and Alex was just there, and I was like, Alex, what are you doing in Michigan? And he was like, oh, like he was like really awkward, because like I guess he'd assumed he wasn't going to run into me. He was like, and then it turned out Split was also there, and so were a few other people, and I was like, we're, you know what, we have to go, and I was like, no, don't you want to hang out? No, Kristen, so but like, where are you staying? Like, you came here to the Void, you could just stay at my apartment if you want. No, that's okay, it's right down the road. No, that's okay, Kristen, okay, and then they just ditched me.
Oh boy.
It was really sad.
Oh boy, I hate having dreams about people who you care about, or people who you think care about you, and in your dream everything goes terrible, or everything goes terribly, terribly wrong.
Yep.
I've had a recent experience like that.
It's not a fun time.
It's not a fun dream. It was not a fun dream.
Yeah.
See, and I just had the dream with Phill and the bat and Kristen being there.
Oh, sorry, Phill, Bat, Kristen, what?
Oh, I mean, I talked about it on this one stream
Elaborate?
already, but I think I talked about it on the stream already.
I don't remember this.
I had a dream that I was sleeping in my house, and for some reason you guys were there. I think you were just coming to chill and hang out. And I said, hey, because bats don't kill people in this. I need to preface with that. It's I was asleep, and I was like, when I get up, I'm just gonna hit Phill with a bat, and that'll be a great prank. and then,
Oh shit,
but then, like, yeah, but then I'm like, well, while I'm thinking this, Kristen comes in.
What?
And she I'm asleep, but I can hear her feet, and she hits me with the bat. And she says, this is from Phill for some reason. And I just, like, laugh like in an anime, go, that smarmy bastard beat me to it. I have
to... That's delightful. Also, Kyle just gave us 1,000 bits.
Oh, dang.
Thank you, Kyle!
What the fuck? Why, you maniac?
You motherfucker.
God.
Thank you so much.
Kyle never stopped being a maniac. I don't have a Phill reference. It's funny, I have all of these other references, but I don't have, like, just a regular Phill reference.
Alas. He didn't donate $1,000, he donated $100.
No, 1,000, wait, what?
Wait, what?
He donated 10,000 bits.
No, he donated...
Oh!
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Was it 1,000 bits or 10,000 bits? This is very important.
He donated 10,000 bits, which is $100.
Yes.
So, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, thank you,
like
Kyle,
me?
and
Thank
we will
you.
move on. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're a good boy, Kyle.
You're a good boy, Kyle.
Yes.
Go over there and kiss your cheeks.
Mwah.
Which ones? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh no. Philip, please. I'm gonna
Well,
give you
no,
anime hair because I don't
I
remember
don't
what
think that's legal.
it's like.
Just give him anime hair. It's fine.
Oh, with
That
that attitude,
beard.
mister.
While I'm watching this, I should probably do some Inktober's because I'm very behind on drawing Inktober's. I guess I'll just draw some really quick portraits and then ink them so I can pretend I put effort into them. I wanted to do like full illustrations, and I have this one planned for IRtober, but like then things happened and I'm busy now, and well, here's my life.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not drawing you shirtless because this is a commission for Split, and he will tell me no.
Yep,
So-
yeah, you are correct.
God damn those straight people.
Bro, we have more people in the stream now, and they are asking, what are you drawing?
I am drawing a commission for Split. I cannot tell you exactly what it is, but here's a hint.
It's,
Show us the references.
yeah, the
Look
hint
at my
is,
references.
the hint is that it's the new Nightmare Before Christmas expansion for World of Warcraft.
Exactly. that is exactly what it is.
I can't believe you spoiled the surprise.
I'm
bro.
sorry, fuck. Split's gonna be so mad. I'm gonna get grounded again. Darn.
But Phil and I are featured in it, so that's a thing. Look out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you done your lines yet?
I did my lines days ago.
Shit, because I meant to do them today, but spent most of today being just the most useless piece of shit. So
No,
I'm not
no,
into this.
no,
Hey,
no,
nope, nope,
no.
No, sorry, no, this isn't some self-deprecating shit. This is objective. This is objective, factual thing.
You
That's
can
what I'm
still
talking.
find a nicer way to say it to yourself.
Fine. I was a potato for most of the day and
You
spent
know what?
most of it hugging my bed.
Okay, I'll accept that.
I'll accept that.
I'm not accepting the other thing. Ooh, I can wear wizard boots. I'm not a wizard, but I'm gonna wear wizard boots.
Wizard
can
boots.
stop me.
Fucking
This is
potato.
just Taco. I'm just
I
Taco
was
now.
gonna say, is your Halloween town Sona is Taco Taco?
It's like I'm drawing this, and then I'm just like, this is just Taco.
Yes.
I've done that before.
There, I gotta draw the bat thing.
Yay.
I normally do not go into a lot of detail in my sketches because I just fix it in line art. But, like,
Man, I can't do that. Like, I have to be as detailed as possible in the sketch, because if I try to do it straight with the line art, it gets fucked. I was like, my brain's just like, no, this is the final line, Kristen. This is it. You can't do it. And then it's just like, it's just fucked.
well, it's like you also have to keep in mind that most of the time when I do finished pieces, I don't do line art. So because I hate doing it so much, I just straight up skip it.
Yeah.
God, why is this making me angry?
That's fair.
I need to make the coattails longer. Do I need to make the coattails longer? No. Does he wear buttons at all aside
It
from
looks
like
like
the
he
one?
wears buttons. Well, that
No,
you can't tell him that one.
This one.
He
There's
has
one button.
One button.
A single button for Dex Scaling Bone. And this part. The cufflinks.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time?
You
Oh, we're doing
have
great.
been going for, I want to say, about 25 minutes. Since we have
Darn.
3 artists today, I'm just gonna say you're gonna go till, like, probably, like, 9:05.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
then
what's the turn order going?
do you want to go next, Phil?
Oh fuck. Sure.
It's either me
So,
or you, cause Juno can't draw today.
That's fair.
Or rather,
Just
he
set up
can
the
draw, but
webcam.
he won't be sharing his beautiful arts with us tonight.
What a slut. I bet, what a individual with.
Wow,
tastes.
rude.
Well, we're demonetized.
Yeah, that's
Were
it.
we
that-
ever truly monetized?
No.
You're right.
Is anyone ever truly monetized?
See, you're joking, and then I took that like very seriously and thought about it, and I'm like,
We're marketable to a certain audience. That is to say, no, this is why.
Nope, why?
God. Is there any neck things aside from? Nope, just the bat. Okay.
Okay, shit. Now I need to figure out what the fuck to draw. Okay, what's the date? It's the
Well, it's Inktober still.
okay clock. Nope. Week. Cause I haven't actually done Inktober since number 5 chicken. I kind of just gave up.
I didn't
For reasons
necessarily
I do
give
not
up.
want to get into it.
That's okay.
That's understandable.
What could I do? What could I do? What could be fun?
I'm trying to make these lines straight instead of curving them like I always want to in my line art, but no.
Story of my life. If the world depended on me drawing a straight line,
Well, I guess we're
we
dead.
would
No, I'm
die.
joking.
Like if
That's just going off your own description. Sorry.
yeah, I mean it's the truth. It's like if the world, there are several things that like if someone were to say, Kristen, you have to do this or the world would end, I could not do them. And those things are write something brief, draw something quickly, draw a straight line.
I'll save you. Throws like a ruler or something.
You know what? You'd think a
Throw
ruler
some
would
line
help. It
tools.
doesn't. Rulers don't help me.
Really?
Thank you. Oh, fuck, Kyle. Thank you for the $15 or 1,500 bits, you maniac.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank
Kyle,
you, Kyle.
like,
You're very kind. This is kind of hilarious because I was looking at like yesterday, the Kristen By Herself Show made 60 cents, and I was like, I can't wait for us to make 50 cents tonight. Oh boy, and here we are.
Kristen, you could buy 4,000 gumballs.
Oh my god, awesome! I can't wait to chew all those gumballs. I really love gumballs, honestly. They are one of my favorite candies.
Kristen would genuinely chew all the gumballs.
I would. Like, I'm definitely one of those people who will, like, chew a gumball and then just keep putting in gumballs until my mouth has too much gum and then spit it all out.
How
and then
it feels to
keep
chew
having
5
gumballs.
gum.
I can confirm that Kristen absolutely loves balls in her mouth. It's just insatiable.
Oh, now he's in the corner of shame.
Did you just drag him to the corner?
I just sent him to the corner of shame.
Gumballs.
You want to go back?
Gumballs. Why did you throw me in the corner of shame?
Because you made it sound gross.
You're the one who implied the gross thing. I was just saying.
Phill, it was you. Can people see me? No, they can't. Okay, good.
I was about to say, they shouldn't be able to
No,
see
they
you, the
can't.
person. I was worried for a second that they could see like actual Kristen's face, and then I was just like,
No,
oh,
no, I meant I wanted to see if they could. Oh, they can kind of see the. They can kind of see the drop-down menu for me sending someone to a different server. Whoops.
Well, that made it funnier, actually.
That is actually.
Well, you're out of here.
You're out. Bye.
I'm actually upset about how long this is taking me.
See, I'm just like, wow, you're going so quickly compared to me.
Okay.
Everyone's art is fast for Kristen.
Don't worry.
It's not
You'll be
okay.
the same.
I'm being kind of a dick because it's actually not taking that long, but at the same time, I have a short attention span. So
I think it looks really good though. You're really good at drawing Split's hair.
He told me enough times. He didn't, but I was just like, I don't know what Split's hair looks like. And then one day I said, Split, how should I draw your hair? And then he said, you kind of draw it too curly. And I was like, oh, I can fix that. And then I did, because I needed to. I need to fix everyone's hair, really. I always add like a whole bunch of... Sorry. I always...
I should check and see if I'm drawing it too curly then. I might be.
A lot of people do, but like it's partially because of the reference we have.
From now on, I'm only going to ever draw Split's hair as curly as humanly possible.
He doesn't care, but like.
Oh, I know he doesn't care, but I do.
Yes, Merity Bro is drawing Split as Jack. As to why, who knows?
Who knows?
Skeletons.
Mr. Skellington won't let me say.
It's for the cover of the Megalovania remix from the other day.
Let me pay my bills, Skelly man.
God. You know what? I kind of like this. I should thicken the outlines though.
The royalty-free YouTube mix Megalovania.
Alright, time to outline Phill, who I don't... Let me merge this down. No, I won't merge it down because I have to erase some stuff.
Erase, my friend. We
Get
don't
the
need
money.
to wanna let the motherfucker burn. Oh. Alright, let's set up this fucking webcam.
I didn't grab a Phill reference because I saw Phill enough where I need one, but like, not really.
The roof is on fire.
The roofies are on fire.
Oh shit, why would you say this on a good Christian family stream?
Balls.
Oh my god.
The roof is on fire.
I can't believe bro just said the B word.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe bro of all people said honestly though.
We expect this shit from the degenerate Phill, but bro is a good noodle.
I'm gonna fight you.
Ah, the sound of duct tape.
That's a very good sound.
But I'm going to be a peasant and I'm not going to rip it, I'm going to cut it because, oh boy, every single time I rip duct tape it seems to go badly.
Should I give Phill a nose? Because I don't want to. Which way would it face? And would it go straight down the middle? And I need to, actually. I need to give him a nose, but I don't know what kind of nose I should give him.
If he doesn't have a nose, how is he supposed to sniff out that good shit?
How's he supposed to sniff the booty?
He doesn't need a nose.
Kristen, I need to start drawing people with noses.
Are
I
you
straight up-
sure?
I don't need to, but I probably want to. So.
Fair enough.
So distressed just now, bro. Oh my god. Kristen, I need to start drawing people.
I have to. I have to stop this. Bro, we're not having an intervention. It's okay if you don't want... Kristen, I need to! Okay.
Kristen, for the glory of the...
For the glory of Ortstutska, I need to...
the glory of Startska, you need to do this. I'm gonna mute for a second just so I can fucking... The thing is, I'm attaching my webcam to my microphone suspended on top of me. Because I'm a janky ass piece of shit and can't do it any other way. And I don't want to annoy you with a bunch of microphone hitting noises.
I didn't make him. It didn't make him mischievous enough. I gotta fix that. Gotta make the eyebrows go. There we go. That's a valid noise.
Rah.
You are valid.
Did you just unmute just to call me valid?
Yes.
So does anyone else want to pick out music now that we are musicless and I can't do anything because
The chill hop end?
The chill
Like
hop
it
ended.
actually ended?
It ended.
It never
Time
ends.
to pick that royalty-free Megalovania.
Find that royalty-free Megalovania.
Honestly, specifically find royalty-free Mega.
It is pretty
Alright.
funny.
All right, here. It should be. It should have been identified in call.
I want to draw him wringing his hands, but I'm lazy, and this is like the
Has,
closest I'm probably gonna get.
That's
That
freaking.
looks good.
I'm gonna change this hand though to be a little tighter.
Yes, the lovely swindler, aka totally not Megalo vegetable.
That's not how arms work. None of this is how arms work. God, artsy fartsy party night, bro can't draw arms.
I mean, compared to the hell that was Kristen trying to draw a guitar for 40 minutes, I think you're good.
You're both fantastic artists, and I swear to God I will beat your ass if you ever try to say that shit again in front of me.
But if you
weren't-
beat them,
You
if you
didn't
beat them, they won't be able
see-
to draw.
You weren't there for guitar hell.
Guitar night was hell, but like all guitars are hell. I still
Yeah.
can't draw it. Kristen, I drew over 100 frames of guitars and just gave up drawing it eventually. I mean,
You know what annoys me to no end? When people can't draw trombones, right?
I'm sorry, Juno. Everyone didn't have jazz band. No.
Listen, it takes 2 seconds to look up a reference of a trombone player.
It's still hard to draw. I'm very sure
Oh my
I know.
god, this is royalty-free Megalovania. Holy shit.
Yep.
You thought I was
This is
joking?
hilarious.
No,
This
it's
is
not a
fucking
joke.
hilarious.
I mean, I guess I'm just hyper aware of it because I am a trombone player myself, but like, I just get
different.
ignored.
It's different enough on the source material, but it's also exactly the same. Holy shit.
I get inordinately angry when people don't put the people don't take the
Sorry, I forgot this was here.
when people just move that slide handle up
why-
and down the
why-
slide
what is
without
this
moving
picture?
the slide itself.
Why?
Oh my
What?
god.
We were talking about valid Vincent.
Oh my
Like
God.
all Vincents are valid.
All
Yeah,
Vincents
yes.
are valid.
All Vincents are valid.
That is the most. I refuse to accept any other Vincent from that except that one, right?
That's the only. That's canon Vincent now.
It's Canon Vincent.
Vincent Bubbles.
Oh my god.
And Tara's
Bubbles
just like,
Vincent.
bro, what the fuck?
I drew it
Whoa.
yesterday. It made sense in context. Juno drew one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I drew multiple. I drew like Bach Vincent and Super Saiyan Vincent.
God. I swear, it's not just me being like me.
It's all good.
I like drawing Vincent.
I mean, me too.
Vincent's fun. I always feel like I draw him a little bit older than he
You
is.
draw
though.
Vincent
Same, no.
actually looking like he's a dad.
I
Which
tried
he
to get like the
is.
grizzled.
But he's also 26, my dude.
I know, but like
Dad or daddy?
I know he's 26.
Yes.
I guess I was thinking like grizzled war vet. I also didn't know his age when I first made the picture of him. All I knew was World War I pilot.
I always draw him a little too old. I like recognize that. He looks like a father, which he is,
Yep.
but I always draw him like a little too old, I feel like. Should I give you
I-
less clothes?
I guess
At
those
least
first
somewhere,
2 years
maybe some
might have
short-
taken off. taken off the years.
the terrible two is always age you like what 5 years, 6 years.
Have we hit anything else on the bingo card?
Oh, there was no kink shaming so far.
Not yet.
And
it has to
well,
happen
now there will
organically.
never be any free space.
We'll forget about it in an hour, and then somebody will say something oddly in NSFW, and then
I mean, you did throw Phill into the corner of shame, but that's not
I
necessary.
appreciate you calling me
Yeah.
out like this, friends.
Oh wait, that means we did get a bingo. Not a bingo. That means we did get something. Where is it? Things got oddly not safe for work. There we go.
Yeah, that did happen.
And references. Okay.
Well, okay, it didn't get oddly not safe for work. That was just like normal Phill brand not safe for work. So...
I want to fill out the bill. I want to fill out the bingo card, Phill. Please let me have it.
Ooh, almost
Good.
cut off my finger. I need that. I need that still. Please don't cut off my finger. Ah.
You heard it here, folks. Don't cut off Phil's finger.
Don't cut
Mm.
off Phil's finger.
I need my finger. Ah, motherfucker.
after all, you can't have Sunday without fingers.
That is incorrect.
I'm confused.
It's okay. One day we'll explain it to you.
Okay.
You see, bro, when a mother finger and a father finger love each other very much,
Daddy finger, daddy finger.
I was thinking it in my brain.
they just go ahead and destroy Juno. They just really fucking decimate the bastard. Because we both know he deserves it. For being
Did you
so-
hear the R&B version of Baby Shark?
There's an R&B version of
What
Baby
the
Shark.
fuck?
How dare you make me aware of this?
It's
How dare
kind of
you?
lit, really.
Wait, is this Pink Fong?
Excuse me?
The company that milked Baby Shark for.
Oh, no. It's like a parody.
Okay.
Somebody did a parody, and that's why they did the RMV version. I know who you talking about.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, they milked it so hard there was a crossover with World of Warcraft.
Oh my god.
There
Why would
was
you
a
say this
children's
sentence to me?
video about World. Okay, let me.
I thought we were friends, Jenna. Why would you let me know of this?
See, Phil, I'm not your worst friend.
I never said you were. In fact, you're one of my best friends, bro. And I'd
Oh,
like to
no.
hug you one day.
One day, I will hug you
Fuck you,
very
right?
hard.
So very hard.
Can somebody pick music?
This counts twice now.
I feel the need to let you know I reserve the right to refuse service from anybody.
Alright, time to get some music on.
Please, if you
Please.
choose a meme, I will send you back to the corner of shame.
Well, prepare to send me back to the corner of shame, because I am a meme. Thank you very
Someone,
much.
please.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drawing this outfit like as I go.
You're Taco from TV.
Leave me be.
I'm just telling it like it is.
I know. I might as well just pull up an actual reference for Taco and then just make myself Taco. I just wanted to be a wizard.
A wizard.
I have something against having memes played in the stream for God knows how long when I am incapable of stopping them because I'm stuck on this screen share screen.
Yeah, that just fucking sucks, dude.
Baby shark do 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 do.
Baby shark do 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 do. Oh, okay.
I wonder if I would like that rhyme if I was a kid. I wonder if I would like Baby Shark if I was a kid.
I like Baby Shark.
I mean, it's like a campfire song. I'm pretty sure
It
it's
is
designed
one
for.
hell of a bop, my dude.
No, it is designed for children, but that doesn't mean I'd like it.
Fair.
Lost your arm to do 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 do. Lost your arm to.
You are
Pink
dead.
Fong
Do, 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 do,
Pink
do,
Fong
you
are
are dead.
cowards. Pink Fong are cowards. The sharks did not eat any limbs.
Shit, you're right.
The
How's it
people
supposed
who
to be
make
shark
children's
unless they eat
videos
limbs?
are cowards.
I think I did all the line art. I think.
Let's see.
Hold on. Oh no.
Did you draw on the wrong layer?
No, I didn't. Where's Split Space? Where's Split Space? There it is. And then there's Phill. This is actually a very interesting whatever. There's a tangent. Oh well, fuck it. there's tangents. I could just move bro over a little bit though.
Oh boy, tangents make me inordinately angry.
God, same. I'm like, wow, this looks perfect. Turns on all the line art layers. Fuck!
What's
Oh
a
wait, I
tangent?
forgot bros. A tangent's when things touch or look like they're touching in
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Yeah, it
That makes-
basically.
Messes with your depth of messes with your
Yeah.
depth perception.
Mhm.
Ah, okay. That
Like
makes
if you
sense.
put a
Baby
big
shark.
ball and a little ball like on the page, but their outlines are touching, it doesn't look like they got perspective between them. No matter how big you make the balls.
Back on the subject of balls, aren't we? Just couldn't stop yourself.
Listen, balls are easy to work with.
Yeah, you know it, baby.
God.
I'm not sure how to feel, but
God.
this seems to be the primary subject of this stream.
Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere.
Oh, this guy was talking about. I was talking about using spheres as.
I hate
Being
both of
disappointed.
you. I just want you to know that
Being
I don't hate
disappointed.
both of you. I actually love both of you very much.
Being disappointed in Phill, it's a slippery slope that leads to you just flat out punching him in the face.
God. Juno sent me a meme earlier today, and for some reason, it just really
Are you
warmed my
are you
heart.
talking about Kirby and Engineer?
Yes. For some reason, it just really warmed my heart.
Okay, I think I know
Kyle
yourself
just
in
sent us 10,932 bits.
this.
So
Oh,
$109.32.
motherfucker.
Thank you, Kyle. Wow.
That's a very specific number. Why?
He did this so he could. He did this. So, I think he did this so he could get a new badge.
Oh.
Ah, that explains a specific thing.
A complete fucking madman. This man. Well,
That's an odd
Utter
number.
madman.
Like it's like remember Sora 358 over 2. That's 70. I don't remember. 390. I don't remember. 98 over 2.
I don't know what it is anymore. I made this so much smaller than it needed to be.
Wow, I can't believe it. Team Murder won Not Camp Streamix. Wow! We did it! Yeah, high five! Let's do a victory lap around Photoshop!
Let's go to Disneyland!
Let's go to Disney World!
Disney World.
Hang on, we gotta count the Twitch numbers. Up. I can't believe it. The unthinkable happened. The Rainbow Roadies Raiders.
Congratulations,
Round
Rainbow
up.
Roadies.
The Rainbow
Raiders?
Roadies
I
round
mean,
up.
Roadies? I mean,
Whatever.
whatever we decided on.
Here in the DC. I think we.
Good. That's what that felt like. I'm the one who counted the score at the end, and that's really what that felt like.
Yeah.
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 Camp was fun.
Yes.
You're right.
Camp was
You-
fun.
Where is the line art not done?
God, story of my fucking life.
God, do I
Where's
just
the
not...
hole in the line art?
Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith?
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Fuck. I don't know what my voice there, but I didn't appreciate it.
Baby shark, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my desk pretty. Cover it in bric-a-brac wherever the page is.
Oh yeah, cause like people are gonna see it maybe.
Yeah, this is as close as you get to a face reveal, fuck boys.
Aha, fuck boys.
Yeah.
Where?
You just have to fight those skeletons without me, fuck boys.
Split is dead. Split
Split is dead.
He's fucking dead. Fucking dead.
Split's fucking dead.
Just so you know, you've got 15 minutes, bro.
Gracias, amiga.
You have 15 minutes, Murder God voice.
You
Kill
have
me.
10 minutes.
Have I told you how dramatic I feel sometimes when you do that, but like I'm gonna say it again in public.
Oh, yay.
Because sometimes you say it at like the perfect. It's like the role initiative of DMP.
That makes me happy. It
God.
works well when we're at like the very end of a scenario and there's only like, 4 people, and if they choose the wrong person, that's it. At the very start, it's just, you have 10 minutes! I can't wait for us to get to the end, only to find no one's made a decision because we spent the past 8 minutes doing improv. Woo! Discord murder party. Sometimes we actually play werewolf.
My mom has a friend she works at a shelter, and she has a friend who plays Town of Salem a lot, and she said, hey, you know your show, Murder Discord thing?
Murder
Discord thing!
There's something she always calls it, and I don't remember what it is, but it's like Murder Discord something. And she's not doing it on purpose either. It's just straight up, she doesn't know what the title of the show is. I
can't believe
Sorry.
we are the musical title of show now.
Good. But they play a game of why is this not filling?
They play a game
Oh,
of why
I've
is
never
this not
heard of
filming?
that game, bro. Dingle.
Well,
Sorry,
I've heard of
sorry.
that game.
Selection.
I'm just joshing you.
Yeah, don't josh me, you josher.
I can't believe you joshed him. You absolute madman.
No, but they played Town of Salem, and so she was just very like. So today she just straight up asked me, and she was like, "Cool, I'll tell him that what is Town of Salem, and I had to explain to her what Town of Salem was, and it was, and she played, she remembered, and she remembered that she used to play with the kids, and for some reason they never chose her as the murderer, and she just felt very flattered that they trusted her this much.
Nice.
What is happening? What is happening with this line art? God, this is like negative clean, but you know what? You don't notice from far away.
It's story of my life. Like,
Yeah.
wow, this is garbage. No one's going to see it at this size. Yeah, it's fine.
It's like I had a teacher who I was so used to doing digital art, I was painting something and I was just like going into minute detail, and she was like, you know, you don't have to do that when you do things traditionally, right? And I was just like, what?
I'm sorry. Oh,
Sometimes I approach digital painting the same way that I do oil painting.
Or you should.
The great thing, yeah, that's really the case with painting in general. It's like, okay, this looks like a mess, but here's the thing. When you view it at the size it's meant to be viewed at, it looks like something because the human eye can't perceive that many details at that size.
Mm-hmm.
So you're fine.
but it's getting past that because you're like, the human eye can't, but I fucking can.
Exactly. You've done it. You've broken art down to its
You've done it. You did it.
The human eye can't, but I certainly can. Oh, yikes.
It's like, what happened? I fucked up. Where'd you fuck up? Right there. I don't see it. But it's right there. How can you not see it? Well, now I see it. Now that you pointed out, see, it's a massive problem that everybody's going to notice.
Nope.
And that's how they
That's the story. I used to work at a print shop, and I was a graphic designer, but sometimes I would get called away to do other stuff because, you know, we needed at least 20 people working there, and we had about 10 people on the floor, so, you know, everyone's doing the job of at least one other person, if not two other people. So I did a lot of quality control stuff as well, and whenever we had prints go through, you know, your job is to just squint at every single thing to see if you can find the slightest mistake. What's that? On this mount there is a single dot? Well, too bad, the whole thing's gotta be redone now. And occasionally would be like, do you think anyone but us would notice? Probably not, but just in case we have to fix it. I don't know. Oh, fuck.
If they do notice.
What if they do notice?
They'll give us 40 lashes.
You know, you joke about that, but it was an interesting place.
Oof.
For some reason, Kristen, whenever I think of like you in graphic design, I just remember the time for the Easter thing for the Phill wallpaper for Easter, when you were just like the kerning on this is kill.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have experience in graphic design. It's not very fun. Thank you for the bits, Kyle. You fucking maniac. Thank you.
Should we just write on the screen somewhere? Thank you for the bits, Kyle, and like every time he does, we just like lightly move it around.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna add that. Hang on.
Thank you for the bits, Kyle. You absolute
Thank you,
madman.
Brad, for the 1 bit.
You know, every
Actually,
time
yeah,
Kyle,
genuinely thank you for the 1 bit.
anytime Kyle donates a significant amount of money, I'll just open up one of these glow stick packets I have. I'll turn off the lights and I'll just glow it for like 5
Let me
minutes.
find the right font for this. I think we just got another thing of bits, but I'm not sure what it is.
We got 9 bits from Miraculous Raven, and I'm very happy about that.
Hang on, I'm
Heck
looking for
yeah.
the DMP
9
font.
bits.
And how dare you not mention, oh whoa, this is Brad.
Ooh, rad.
Thank you, Star, for the 5 bits.
Thank you, Stuart.
We could buy another gumball.
We can buy another gumball! Wow!
Fuck.
No, hands. Why? Where is the? There it is. Sorry.
It's okay. Background opacity.
I did it. I did all the fill. How much time do I have? I have like 10 minutes,
You have
right?
like 10
5 or
minutes.
10?
Well, I'd say 5
you have?
actually, because like.
Because you gotta transfer
Yeah,
over.
we were all supposed to do about an hour.
You
Yeah.
have 5 minutes.
You have
Okay.
5 minutes.
I guess I gotta move Split's entire thing. I'm gonna put Split in a folder. I'm gonna put everybody in a respective folder so I can just move folders.
I got binders full of split.
There we go. Thank you for the bits. Kyle is now on screen.
So if we just don't say anything, please know it's because it's right there.
It's right there.
It's right there.
I was gonna say a thing, and now it's lost to the ether.
Where's Split's face?
Where is Split's face? That's a very good question.
What layer is Split's face? Oh, actually, genuinely, where is Split's face? Okay, there it is.
Here's a question. So we have 2 more artists, which means basically we have an hour for Phill and then an hour for me. So somewhere in there is a break. So how do we want to handle that? Do we want to go on break after Phill? Do we want to go break in the middle of Phil's work? What do you guys want to do? Or we can go on break after Bro.
We could. How long is the break gonna be this time?
Probably like 5-10 minutes.
I could just.
If you guys don't want to take a break yet, we don't have to.
I would say we could wait until halfway through my turn and see how we feel.
Okay,
If you want to take a break, then we can.
Alright.
Otherwise, wait until after my turn.
Yeah, just figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
I don't think I can add much more past this, aside from seeing if this works in a certain, like, I'm gonna the file save for one. I always save all the Split's file. You know what? Can I just take the next 2 minutes to just talk? Because I don't think there's a lot I can really do with this.
That's fine. Go for it.
So I always name files that belong to Split or have some Split related in them, like some variation of Split. This one is titled Splort.
Lord.
Nice.
Lord.
Can I just oh my god, just because it's there on the stream and I love how frankly adorable it is. You can see the file location on your computer uses happy pictures doodles sploot splort. It's just the most adorable succession of words I've ever heard in my life. Thank you for letting me witness this.
Sploot is my general IR folder because the first thing I put in there was Villain I Appear to Be.
Which was Sploot.
So it was supposed to just be like a folder that I use for Villain I Appear to Be, and then I just never changed the name. And he keeps telling me to change the name of your files, and then I'm just like, no.
No, never.
No.
I need to move him.
Sentimental value.
Sploot splort.
Exactly.
Split, sploot, splort.
Split sploot splort. It will. This just breaking news. This just fucking in. Bro Dingles is absolutely adorable.
Yes.
Hey, eat my booty.
Name a time and place.
3 a.m. at Denny's.
3 a.m. at Denny's!
Eat Bro Dingles' booty.
There. I think I got rid of all the. No, I didn't. I made that. Jesus Christ. Okay.
How could you do this?
I think I've now gotten rid of. No, I put the exact one that I was trying to back. I think I've now. Now he's too tall. Okay.
God, group photos are difficult.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh my god, you're right. It does sound like a Pokemon progression. Split, sploot, splort.
What? Your split is evolving.
Do you know? You know what you must do.
You know what? I give up. I'm just gonna leave the tangents. I'm just gonna leave them.
It's okay.
I don't want to redraw everything.
That's okay.
That's valid.
Yeah, but you know, with color, you can draw people's eye away from tangents enough that people won't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Cause you got like, Phill, would you like to be red or like the weird purple that's going on? Cause I feel like if I make you red, everybody be like, it's normal Satan, and I'm like, technically, it's not normal Satan.
I mean, I can dig whatever you go for, but purple does you can't see it right now.
I think I was
I'm
making
doing that thing
purple.
that some people seem to associate with white power for some fucking reason. That delicious.
Which is a really great
Oh, you
note for
drinking
me.
some milk?
Which is a really great note for me to say, "Hey, bro, you're actually at time."
Okay, nice, nice.
And
Yeah,
now an
okay.
act of God must
And now an act of God happens, and we.
I'm gonna
switch
leave
to
this up
Phill.
until you switch the stream.
no,
Well,
Phil's
I
fucking
can't.
Oh yeah, you can't do that until I stop sharing. Wait, what is happening?
Hang on, I can switch it to. I don't really have anything to switch it to, actually.
Oh, you okay?
All I have is the screen
Well-
share things.
There we go.
Hey, look, it's Phil's hand. So,
Okay. Where's screen?
That's pretty handy.
How
And then now I'll stop sharing my screen.
Ooh, look, guys, it's Phil's hand.
It's Phil's hands.
Whoa!
I want to see Phil's hands, so I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and watch Phil's hands.
With Phil.
Look, guys, here's proof that we're real people, or at least one of us is a real person enough to draw.
I'm the only real person.
The only
I'm
real
the
person
only
in a
fucking
remix.
Don't you dare claim
Here,
otherwise.
you
It's
saw
me,
it here
only
first,
me.
folks. Phil Dub's hand reveal.
Hand reveal.
Oh my god. You can
Oh wait,
see
you
my
gotta
fucking
change
shadow.
Tiny Bro to a Phil. I'll
Oh.
send you the.
Yeah, I actually don't
the-
have Phil's thing. I have I was given a bunch of files, and a Phil one wasn't in there. So right now I have Splot, which is, you know, obviously the
Not Phil.
same. Obviously, exactly the same as
You know what?
Phil.
Hold on, I'll just add my own official Phil.
do
Which
you-
corner
okay.
is this for you guys?
On the left. It's on the left corner.
It's on the
So-
left corner.
This
The
one?
other corner.
No.
That
one.
corner.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Sorry,
wait.
I'm looking at this as though I'm your face.
Yeah, shit's real reverse. Just real reverse. Like for me, the whole screen's reversed, but for some reason for you, it's unreversed. Yeah, fucking
I guess.
All right. So I'll just artificially add a little.
Perfect.
Yeah, there he is.
Yay! It's the boy. Oh. You did it. Perfect.
Yeah. He's there.
He's there.
Barely. Okay. My pencil broke a little bit, but that's fine.
That's tragic.
It's fucking tragic, my dudes.
Press F to pay respects.
It's
Oh,
Phil's
hey.
hand, folks.
Da 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 da.
Da.
All right. I decided what I was gonna draw, but I've forgotten. Give me a second. Yes, a skull, because basic bitch. That's me. Hello, have we met?
What you gonna draw, Phil?
I'm gonna draw a skull.
Oh boy. Keep in mind that you're gonna want to draw. You're gonna want people are only gonna be able to see so much because if you draw really lightly, they're not gonna see very much because of how the video quality is.
Yeah. Just yeah. I conscious of that. They'll see me moving around the pencil a bit,
Yep.
and I'll just get harder and harder as
Yeah.
I get more confident with my lines.
Mm-hmm. Just giving people a heads up, guys. It may take a minute because he's gonna start out sketching lightly.
Ooh, is it a skelling bone?
It's a scaling bone, is what this boy is. Let's see. So we'll get in there. Now, what I could have started, I'm gonna one there. Gonna have yeah. Then gonna have the two coming out over there. Gonna have a skidoo along.
So
I
magical.
love watching you sketch out these happy little lines.
Happy little lines.
Ah, was that sarcasm? Do I have to beat your ass? I'll do it.
No, that was not sarcasm. That was me
God.
that was me speaking slowly and deliberately as I usually do because while I'm great at writing things out, I am not as great at formulating sentences because sometimes my large vocabulary gets in my way.
That's okay. That's
Damn,
a mood.
Juno. Damn, Juno, you've got such a large vocabulary.
Such a large vocabulary.
My sizable
Enormous.
lexicon is occasionally obstructs my patterns of conversation.
I'm going to actually murder you.
Robbing lexicon.
Yes, the video is the right way for you guys.
Sweet. You can all see I'm a filthy right-handed.
Filthy right-handed boy.
No, my sister's left-handed.
Magical.
Oh my
I showed
God.
my sister. I showed my
Sister's left-handed.
younger sister a one of the lefty stores, and she was enthralled to see that there was a store specifically for left-handed folks like her.
Nice.
Aw, that's nice.
Okay, I'm gonna actually draw a thing because I told myself I was gonna work on Inktober while I was doing this thing because I have not done Inktober in several days.
Yeah. Oh, fucking
All
sorry.
Inktober's are valid.
I know. It's just I really,
Are you
really.
sure?
As soon as I admitted to myself I was going to do IRtober because that's what I want to do in my heart, I immediately stopped doing IRtober.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Well, it's because I've just been busy with other stuff, and also, like,
That's fair.
I've
That's
streamed,
fair.
like, all weekend.
You really did.
Like, what? It's like, Kristen, why did you do that? You didn't have to. You could have not streamed on Saturday, and I'm just like, oh, it's Kristen weekend here in Internet Remix.
It's Kristen weekend.
It's
It's the Kristen Power.
The
every
Kristen
day.
Power weekend.
You've heard of having
Which-
too much of a good thing. Well, you can never have too much of Kristen. Kristen's just a wonderful Muppet that we all
A wonderful Muppet.
I thought you were gonna say instead of having too much of a good thing, you can just have Kristen, implying that I'm not a good thing.
Oof. Fucking oof, but no.
Who needs other good things when you have Kristen?
Oh
Exactly,
no!
Kristen's
I
not
love
good.
Kristen.
Ah, guys, please!
We will not relent.
You were already nice yesterday.
You will accept our praise.
Yeah, but like, why would I
You can be
stop
nice
being
multiple
nice?
times in a row. Yeah, exactly.
Monsters.
Come on, fuck
You will accept our praise, and you will enjoy it.
Okay, Juno. Bye, I'm going home.
Just that one fucking meme. Just go. Okay.
Okay.
You got a chum. Please don't eat. Please don't eat.
King demands it.
Bye.
The contract is sealed.
The
What material
contract is
wealth-
sealed.
What
Well, the
material
contract
wealth
is
do you
sealed.
desire?
An Xbox.
The contract is sealed.
I love the birthday skeleton comic so fucking much.
The birthday skeleton is such a funny
It's a
comic. I love it
classic.
so much. Yeah.
Fucking classic. Love it.
I accept your love, everyone. You're all very nice. Does it count as bullying, Kristen, if you're just if they're being nice to me? I think that's the opposite of.
That's the opposite of bullying, Kristen.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can bully Kristen if you want.
Please
You-
don't.
Thus, I am satisfied.
You
Please
can't.
no bully.
Recedes into the darkness.
Yeah. Aw, Merity said it's impossible for Ro to stop being nice because he's a very good and a very sweet person and a friendly dude who's always up to chill and I love him. Fight me.
This is not be nice to bro hour. This is
Ha! Fuck you!
Kristen hour. I mean, I
Sorry,
know.
bro. Looks like we gotta tell you how much we
Look, we
appreciate
gotta
you.
tell you how much we appreciate and love you, you talented, wonderful fuck.
Man, I love that my brain will not accept this.
Aw. What are you?
Well, screw your brain.
What are you drawing crying Kristen, you jerk? At first I was like, are you drawing Azrael? What? Oh, it's me!
Oh, it's me. Yeah.
Oh no, he bully.
Bony me.
Is that a slightly curved pencil? Is your pencil slightly curved?
Oh, it's broken.
It looks like the lid is going out.
It just fucking broke. The moment I am right bully this child. Oh, this is what my hubris desires.
Oh goodness,
You
Tara.
have another. There's the sharpener.
That's called comeuppance, baby.
Whoa!
Well, I-
Kyle
Kristen
just paid 1,000 bits to say, "Hey, bro, you were an awesome and cool person. I appreciate you." And also, Tara said that you are a bright spot of joy and sunshine, and also that I saved her life on a few occasions. Oh goodness, thank you, Tara. That's very sweet of you. Phill hand reveal affirmed? Yes, affirmed.
Since I have nothing else to sharpen my pencil into, I shall sharpen my pencil into a Toblerone.
Are you gonna eat that later?
You know it, baby. I got this giant fucking Toblerone because I'm got no self-control and I ate it all yesterday. And,
It's okay, Phil. Sometimes I buy these big bags of popcorn and then like I blank out for like 30 minutes and all of a sudden I look in my bag and there's no more popcorn.
You just
Stupid
completely
pencil.
blank.
That's a mood.
Sometimes I watch anime, but
Where are the rest of my pencils?
Did you get one of those pencils that just won't sharpen anymore and the lid just keeps falling out?
yeah, I got these.
God,
really
you guys have seen
shitty
that
ones.
freaking Tumblr post about the giant pencil, right?
Yes. I love that so much.
Where?
Welcome to Phil sharpening pencils without moving hour.
Oh boy.
Trying his best not to expose crotch on stream. God damn it.
Please do not expose
Please do not
crotch on
expose
stream.
crotch on stream.
The worst.
There's
your
the
head.
Toblerone. We
Guys, the
found
worst thing
it.
has happened.
Your
Worst
hands
thing
are
has
so
happened.
silky smooth.
Worst thing has happened. My fucking pencil sharpener's in there now.
Worst possible timeline. Well, what are you waiting for? Fish it out.
No, I'll just use another one. For I have spare. I'm a good noodle. Good noodles have spares. Everything's difficult. You know what? Fuck it. You get a look at this. I'm getting up. Yeah.
Everything has gone off the rails.
Everything is
Choo-choo.
awful. Everything's the worst when you're on this stream. Everything is
We
awful.
finally know another part of the song.
Yay! Ouch.
Everything is awful. Everything is the worst when you're part of a stream.
Everything is awful.
OBS doesn't work. Phill breaks his pencils.
Ouch, frick.
Hey, I know it would be a fun, quaint idea. I'll draw with real pencils.
Whoa!
I love this.
I also love this.
Could possibly go wrong.
Also, the
What
line
could
weight on
possibly
this
go
skull
wrong?
thus far looks really nice, Phill.
Yeah. Nice job. God, the Big Hero 6 show is so good.
I haven't
watched
seen a lot of
yet.
it.
Did it?
I've seen the episode where they like follow Gogo around, and she's like, "Dudes, this is like a breach of privacy. I like to birds, okay, but like I like to do it alone."
Mm.
Okay, I
Go-Go
am
was
back.
fun.
What did
I
I
like
miss?
Go-Go.
Love Gogo so
Blanket
much.
back on. Yeah. To not reveal the fact that I'm not wearing pants, except that was a joke. Okay. What I
You
missed.
fools! You thought that he wasn't wearing.
I 9 times out of 10 do not wear pants. However, this chair is impossible to not wear pants in because it is plastic.
Well, I am glad for this chair.
Yes.
You insult me.
Are you all the sorts? Okay, so which of you are like this? You don't. I guess you don't have to answer this. I'm just curious, cause like some people, I hear a lot of people going like, you know, if you're home and wearing pants, what is even wrong with you? And I'm just like, I am incredibly uncomfortable when I am unclothed or have less clothes on. It super bothers me. So I'm just like, no, jeans always. Or recently I got some really great leggings, but like.
My window is right across from the sky bridge between the other two dorms in the plaza where I live. So and that window is always open. So yeah, and I can see right through my window. I'm pretty sure they can see right through mine as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wear pants because I feel cold otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah,
I feel cold and naked.
I mean, occasionally, like before I took my shower and after I had a good sweat, I would go without pants, like when it was hotter or over the summer because muggy weather and all that. But now that it's getting cooler, it's cooling down. It's time to put some bottoms on.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom.
Put some bottoms on. What was I gonna tell you?
No,
Oh yeah.
To be honest,
So you're.
I'm very much a preference for the nudity when possible, purely because I feel free.
Yeah, my
It's one of those
fiance
freaky
is
feelings.
like that. He's just like what? Like basically as soon as he's in there, just like no, all clothing off, and I'm just like I don't understand you as a person. But, so my mom told me the story back when she was in college. She lived on, like, the top floor. It was, like, the 3rd floor of a townhome. So, she didn't worry about leaving the blinds closed, because she was like, no one can see me. And this was, like, on her college campus, and one day she was walking along, and this guy came up to her, and he was like, "Oh, you're that lady who lives in that house over there. Me and the guys all agree you've got the best knockers on campus."
Oh no!
Oh no! That is simultaneously the nicest and the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Right? And she's like, and
It's like,
that's,
oh, thank you. Oh, okay.
she's like, well, I'm gonna close the blinds from now on. Also, Dork Princess, 4321 asked a bit ago, what is she drawing? Phill is drawing a skull. I think Dork, is that you, Haley? I think I know this person, but I'm not sure. Or it's a different person. I could be completely wrong. I know my friend Haley showed up and had a similar name for a bit there, but I don't know where she been.
I adore the fact that, unless you read it wrong, you said what is she drawing? Implying that this is you drawing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yes, these are Kristen. Kristen hands.
They're not my hands.
Look at my beautiful Kristen hands.
Those aren't my hands.
Oh, I am Kristen now.
No!
ladies and gentlemen. It is
No!
I, Kristen.
No.
Welcome. It's the. It's.
No, wait! No, this isn't the Kristen By Herself Show! This is the Artsy Fartsy party stream! No! No, I'm not drawing! That's not me! This is slander!
This is Persona.
I was watching a
Also-
clip from Big Hero 6. What's happening?
It's really nice art! I mean, but it's not me! Phil has very nice hands, but you would know if it was my hands, because my hands are baby child hands.
Kristen does have baby child hands, I say, as though I've seen
Kristen
hands
is
before.
baby child everything.
Shut up.
Kristen is baby child.
Kristen is baby child.
Baby child.
I'm not a baby child!
You sure?
Yes!
I mean, you sound like one.
No, I don't!
I'm not a baby child! Jesus.
In the most baby child voice I've ever fucking heard.
Listen, I'm not a baby child! I'm old! I pay taxes! I've been graduated from high school for a very long time! I've been graduated from
Kristen,
college for a very long time!
Kristen, do you need to calm down and get a juice box?
No! I don't like juice boxes!
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why didn't you like juice boxes? Because they're great. The box is full of juice.
Well, because usually the juice in them is very low quality. Like, it's just not very good juice. Juicy juice is awful.
You a connoisseur of the quality
I'm a
juices,
connoisseur of quality juices because I don't drink alcohol, but I like finding like fancy juices and things to bring to parties and like fancy sodas. So if I'm like, oh shit, is that mango mixed with like some other ridiculous stuff, and I've never even heard of this brand, and it's really far more expensive than a bottle of juice should be, I'm going to purchase it because I live in the void. Thank you for the bits. I'm going to purchase it because I live in the void, and one of the things Michigan is known for is craft beers. So everyone around me is over here buying all these fancy alcohols with very nice looking logos, and I'm like, this looks great, look at this art on this, I don't want to drink it. I guess I'll get this fancy juice and hang out and watch everyone else get drunk and then, you know, run mental circles around them because they're all drunk and I am not. Which is fun.
Sounds it.
I don't have Trump hands. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't even know you, but fuck you.
Okay, listen. Kristen doesn't have Trump hands. Like, look, this is a Trump hand. So you got
like,
you
my
got
hands are proportional to the rest of my very small body.
You got the Trump hand, okay. Kristen is just like really small anyway. Like they're probably the same size. It's just the rest of Kristen's body matches, you know.
Shut up.
No, fucking make me.
I will say people
This is real though.
People do think that like my wrists are comically small. Like I would, you know, in art school, oftentimes the reference you're using is yourself, and we did hand studies. Everyone was like, those wrists seem really small, and then I just held up my hands, and they were like, oh, okay, no, just your reference was you, alright. Like, basically anyone can wrap their fist around my extremely tiny baby wrist with no trouble whatsoever. Yep.
Extremely tiny baby wrist.
Tiny baby wrist.
Look at your little tiny baby
Look
wrist.
at my little baby wrist.
Little baby wrist.
Look at my little baby wrist.
This sounds like a really weird show and tell. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to observe my tiny baby wrist.
Look at my tiny baby wrists.
I don't know why Baby Shark is stuck in my head so
Because
badly.
we've been saying it so much.
I know, but like, I don't. Baby Shark, do
Do do do do do do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do
The
do.
fact you're saying it completely off tune is really annoying. Fuck.
Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark, do
I don't
do.
know
I
this
hate
song
that
very
song with a
well.
blinding passion, but the fact that you even dare say it off tune
do.
makes me want to kill everybody and then myself.
Oh man.
Home on the range. Where the baby shark.
Baby shark and the baby shark. Do 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 do.
Oh no. Well, looks like we're gonna have to make a new bingo card.
Baby shark. Do do.
One that's applicable for all streams.
Yes.
Listen, we would get a bingo every stream if it wasn't for the things on there that were stream specific.
Yeah, we have to have some limits, or else we'd never.
We'd never progress as a people.
Yep. Accurate.
We're a people?
We're a people. The internet remix people are a specific folk of absolute nerds.
Oh,
Or nerd meds.
You just create
That's
a
okay,
portmanteau of nomads and
anathema.
nerds.
Anathema. You don't
I
have
thought-
to make another. You don't have to make another bingo card. We promise. We're good with the
No,
one
you
we
don't have to make another bingo
Thank
card.
you for making
Trust
the
me, it's a
one.
really good bingo card.
We're having a
It's a
very
good
good time with it.
It's in my blood. Probably. At least like
No.
1%.
Just fucking-
Are those tents?
No, that's stalagmites, but I haven't put the detail into them yet.
Ah. Like for a second, I thought you were drawing walrus as a cartoonish skull of a cartoonish walrus skull, and I was like, oh, you can't kill him now.
Fucking watch me. If you guys won't let me kill Walrus, I'll at least draw his death.
I will at least draw his death.
I shall devour that delicious meaty flesh.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Can't believe you do this on my on our stream, man. Come on.
How
Standards.
could you? How dare you have bodily functions, you monster?
Absolute fucking visceral.
Excuse me, I'm going to go urinate.
Thank you. Thank you.
God, now it's
Something that you all had to know.
stuck on fucking baby shark. Do 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 do. Baby shark. Do 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 do. This is gonna be stuck in
still
my
doing
head
it. I'm
for
gonna
the
kill
next
you.
5 years. At
Well,
least
find
5
some music.
years.
Hey, if I play our cover of This Is Halloween, it will get copied.
That's true. You're correct.
Shit, yeah.
Hmm.
It is now our second most popular today, by the way.
Wait, really?
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I am honestly so fucking proud of that.
It came out
Good
really
cover.
good.
Way better than I expected it to, and I'm just oof.
Yeah, you all did a really good job. I love it so much.
'Cause the thing is, I remember just sitting in my room one day, randomly thinking, you know what? I have a really raging urge to just cover the entirety of this song by myself. And so I did. I spent 2 hours just recording all the lines. Very
But
pencil broke again.
very silent as you pause, and then your hand just whoosh.
Wait, can I play the thing and then just start
Yeah,
the
go for it.
Animal Crossing music again?
Sure.
Oh, this is Celtic music. I purchased that shit ages ago.
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Da-da-da-da-da.
But yeah, I just spent like 2 hours recording that. I listened back to it like 20 times to the point where I got sick of it. But then I'd never actually ended up getting sick of it. And I was like, hey, you know what?
Nice.
Hey guys over at Internet Remix, listen to this shit. It's on.
Here we go.
And I just kind of forced you guys to listen to it like a fuck ton of times.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how many times people have confused my voice for Xander in this thing.
Was that not Xander?
No.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I was never. Honestly, I'm not sure who's singing what in this when it comes to you two.
To be honest, we both got pretty versatile voices when it comes to this kind of crap.
Like, I
And
can tell
when-
that's Xander.
Oh yeah, that's obviously done. But it's actually pretty difficult to decide. Okay, who's gonna do what? Because I could do it pretty well, but I also knew Xander could do it pretty well. So I was like, shit. How much do I want to do this bit?
Yeah.
I want to do it a lot. I'll keep it. Xander, you can have that. I don't care that much about that one.
Nice.
Like that scene from the first episode of Red Dwarf is like, all of this is mine, except that bit. I don't want that bit, but all the rest.
All the rest.
And then I just realized, no, that's greedy. All right, Xander, you can have this as well. I just kept doing it, like. But yeah, God, this fucking trip, my dude.
I'm gonna do that thing where I get up and stretch, but I'm gonna do it earlier this time instead of like doing it later, because that was yesterday was hard.
Once this song is done, do you guys want to go on break?
Yeah, sure, fam.
All right, we will do that then.
Hold on, wait. Dang, Meredy coming in knowing the difference between Xander and Phill, and we work with them and can't tell them.
Damn! Xander has tendency to go really over the top of villain-esque voices with an accent added, whereas Phill can go really deep and is a bit more velvety. Nice.
Oh, I like it.
Meredy is very good at analyzing our stuff. She good. Yay! Alright, on that note, we are gonna go on break. So, we'll see you guys in like 5-10 minutes. Alright, bye!
Oh, sure.
know,
Call me out for doing that.
You know,
But when
fortunately,
you do it.
I'm glad to say I unmuted myself first, so actually they didn't hear that, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, eat shit, you know.
Anyway,
I am calling you out for your double standard.
Anyway, welcome back to
I
the
have no
Artsy
standards.
Fartsy party, which is a thing that is happening right now, where we artists here at Internet Remix draw some things and mostly just shoot the shit for like 3 hours. And right now we're listening to Celtic music. It's a good time.
Celtic moons!
Celtic moons!
I'm glad somebody else picked up on that finally after me saying it a million times.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sorry I failed you like this.
No, not this time. Like I've been saying it for the past like every time I've heard it. and like nobody else has picked up Celtic moons.
I assume this must be from something. I just finally heard it and thought it was funny.
God damn it. Okay, one, it is really funny in general. But in the Legally Blonde musical, when she talks about her Irish that she wants to have, she says, and sometimes I sit in my play my playlist of Celtic moons.
Celtic moons. That's delightful.
I apologize to everyone. I just realized it's not actually centered. How's that? Does that look better?
That looks better. Oh, hey, Anathema just said that she noticed the new Tumblr layout. It looks so awesome. Yes, by the way, bro just put up a new Tumblr layout. It looks wonderful. There's a DMP FAQ written out up there that you can click on. There's also some new cast info you can look at. Not a ton of cast info, but it is there.
I also changed the links that people told me were wrong, and I also fucked up alumni last time and put alumni instead of alumni. But I don't know. I guess my thought process was like we'd have more than one alumni there.
Yeah.
So I just wrote alumni for Steel, but he was the only alumnus, so it was like,
whoops.
Maybe.
What is an alumni? Because that is a foreign word to me.
Somebody who moved on from a
singular as alumnus.
Yeah, singular as alumnus.
Yeah, like I'm alumni from Kendall College of Art and Design because I used to go there but no longer go there.
Good.
Which means I consistently get letters asking me to send money back to the school that took all of my money.
Irony.
I paid you enough money. You're trying to milk me out of more?
And I'm sitting here like, bitch, I have to pay off so many loans because of you. I don't regret it, but I'm not gonna say it was worth the amount of money I spent because no college is worth the amount of money we all currently have to pay for college.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh yeah, Phil's not from him.
Yeah, that's right. I'm good for him.
I mean, it costs a whole not as much as you fuckboys to go to college over here.
In America, if they could milk money off of it, they absolutely do.
Yep.
I do not have a ruler. So
Thank you, Alex. Insert John Mulaney reference to the whole bit about college here. Yep.
I was about to watch that today because I haven't seen it yet.
I actually haven't watched it yet either. I've just seen like the various clips all over the tumbles forever.
John Delaney, that sounds like a really familiar name, but I'm really bad with names.
Good comedian.
John Delaney.
Dang it, my .005 millimeter.
I'm thinking
John 0.005 millimeter pen is running out of ink.
No.
Oh.
You could always.
Is that your most frequently used, or?
Yeah, it's because I have a lot of fine details and some hatching and cross hatching.
Yeah.
I find generally the pens that I cross hatch with run out of ink really quickly.
For me, it's always like the big marker ones.
Oh, markers, they drain ink really quickly.
Oh, it's so bad.
I don't think I've ever had a pen run out of ink yet, which just goes to show how much I don't.
I went and I bought like multiple bottles of like ink, thinking that I was gonna do a lot of like brush pen and ink stuff, but then I remembered, wait, I get a lot more control with actual pens, and I'm like, do I want to go back to using a brush? I mean, if I don't have not so sure I want to.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Double standard! I am calling all of you out right now. It was okay when Phill did.
Wait, why
but
am
when
I being called out? I haven't said anything.
Well,
Did you put him? Did you send him to the corner of shame?
Kristen,
Yes.
you cannot silence the truth. You have a double standard. I will not stand for this oppression. So it's okay when Phill does it, but when I, an Asian man, do it...
No!
I'm kidding, Krista. I don't actually think you're racist.
thank you. I'm glad that you don't
I'm
actually
out of
think I'm racist.
contexting that. I'm kidding, Kristen. I don't actually.
I completely think it's a race thing. Silence the white man.
Silence the white man! It's the Korean that's being sent to the corner of shame!
Shit, you right.
Was it? It's okay. What was it? I'm sorry, Kristen. I don't actually think you're.
That's what it was.
Yes. Oh man, you'd think I would like get over the sheer entertainment I get out of being able to send other people to the corner of shame, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be over it.
You and me both, my dude.
That's called power madness, Kristen.
Is Juno the only person who can't send a person to the?
The man is using her power to oppress the people.
What? No, I'm
Vive
not.
la-
I have no.
Vive la revolution.
Alex is coming in.
God.
The scolders. Oh no.
Oh no, it's Alex. Hi,
Told
Alex.
you. No. I've got a different plan in mind.
What? What?
What's
Remember,
the
if you
plan?
send me to the corner of shame, you'll reveal all of our
You can't send either of them to the corner of shame. Alex.
I can't.
So I hope that's not the plan.
I can't.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's typing.
Oh,
Oh
Smelly
no.
goblin.
Why are you punishing me? I didn't do it.
I've done nothing wrong.
No.
Except for oppress the people.
I've done nothing wrong.
This is propaganda.
I can't be racist. I
And-
know at least one Korean.
What's that? I'm sorry, Juno. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me saying how I've never done anything wrong and I've never sent anyone to the corner of shame in my life.
You couldn't
And
hear.
also, I'm
You couldn't
great
hear me
at
over
what
your
I
racial
do.
profiling.
And also, don't worry about it.
This is just getting ridiculous.
You couldn't hear me
And
over your power madness and your racial profiling.
I've never been power mad in my life.
Adding
And
things to the bingo cards.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I have
Kristen's
now
never done
officially
anything wrong?
lost count of the number of what's new pussycats I've added to the queue.
And I really
Oh,
dislike
perfect.
Alex.
why are you like this?
Why not?
What's new,
I
pussycat?
thought we were friends.
All he has to do is press semicolon, skip, and all hell will break loose.
No, please.
Oh my god, he did it!
Please, no.
Did he just leave?
Why'd you send me to the corner of shame? I'm not the one who. I'm not the one.
I
who
didn't
pressed-
send you to the corner of shame.
Help!
What just happened?
Send help!
Why?
Send help! The admins are bullying me and abusing their powers.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
worry,
offend you.
Juno. I can't about because I can't send either one of them to the corner of shame. 'Cause
Oh, I
then-
can send any of you to corner of shame. That just
No,
wasn't my plan.
no. The stream. That's the only reason.
Oh yeah, well, we all have the ability to send everyone to the corner of shame. Like I think.
Yeah.
even
Everybody
I can
here but
move you
Juno.
I think-
Everybody here
You
but
can't
Juno.
move me.
Oh, I
Let's
actually.
see.
Oop. Yes!
We can move Alex to the corner.
Proud of you.
I can't believe this
I didn't think I could do
I
it.
can't believe you figured out that you can move me.
You know, last time I went to do it, it didn't work. But now that I have this power.
Oh no.
Everyone but you know can do this.
Well, we've all witnessed Kristen's fall from grace.
What fall from grace? I'm perfect.
And this is when we fired Kristen.
No!
Yes.
But I like my job.
You can't keep your job if you keep racially profiling Koreans.
I've never.
Racial profiling is unacceptable in any job market. I
have
don't know
not
why you
done any of that. I haven't done anything. Listen,
Jojo
chat,
is-
back me
Jojo
up.
is here to
Chat,
shame you
back
and
me
don't
up.
racial
I've done
profiling.
nothing wrong. Chat, you were
I
there.
can't believe Kristen is fired.
Jojo's
Where
now
did
gone. Just-
Jojo, please.
Jojo just threw a stink bomb in the chat.
Yeah,
In the...
Jojo, I already have an It's Not Unusual in there.
Anyway, Chad, I need you to back me up and say that I have done nothing wrong and have not gone mad with power, please.
You ever try to go mad without power? It's useless. No one listens to you.
You're
Of
right.
course I gone mad. Sir, I'm afraid you've gone mad with power. Of course I gone mad with
This
power.
looks very
Try going
good.
mad without power? No one listens to you.
You know what? I'm genuinely kind of.
I'm kind of enjoying this.
Yeah.
This is fine.
I can barely hear it because Fred Boat I keep very quiet because.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a problem, I'll just mute Fred Boat, so... Exactly! Thank you for the bits, NDWatt22. What's new, Pussycat? And you're correct, that's the song that we're playing. And Jadina says, Kristen is perfect and could never go mad with power. And, let's see here. And Brian says, Kristen has not done anything wrong going mad with power. I swear by my family's coat of arms. And, Magdalene says, yeah, sure. Yes. So
How much has Kristen paid you to say yours?
I haven't paid them anything. I don't have any money.
At least that last
Are you
person
paying
got
them in
my
internet
back.
points, which are legally and monetarily meaningless?
No. Why would I do
Nobody's
something
got-
like
nobody-
that?
Nobody's gotten all of the cameos in,
No one
in
has,
Millennial
yeah.
Fair. But I'm genuinely impressed that people recognize Ephraim and Erica.
I mean, there's one that consistently no one has gotten.
Yeah,
Nice.
nobody's nobody's even mentioned this one.
Wait, write it in chat, because I've noticed all of them. I'm just not sure which one you guys are referring to.
Hello, Jojo.
Hi.
Hello, Jojo.
Welcome to the stream.
Hi, it's me.
It's you.
Welcome to this feeling where Kristen is bullying me, even though I've done nothing wrong to her.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never bullied anyone.
Why?
I am being racially profiled. Jojo, Kristen's being racist towards
I've
Koreans.
never.
Okay, alright, Kristen, I need you to answer me truthfully and honestly.
Okay.
How often do you get pumpkin spice?
Constantly.
There, I got you back. I got your back.
I can acknowledge I'm very basic, but this is the most basic thing about me, is that I love pumpkin spice possibly more than life itself. Like,
I've never actually-
I kind of hate myself, because I keep seeing all this, like, really chintzy, like, oh, it's pumpkin spice season! Pumpkin spice is my favorite season. Sugar, pumpkin spice, and everything nice, and it's, like, on t-shirts and mugs and shit, and I'm like, these are cheap, and were printed for nothing. And also, on these mugs, I can see the prints fading as they go further back. I know how they made this, and they did it poorly, and yet my hand twitches to go put it into, like, you know, the cart anyway, and I'm like, Kristen, no! Like, I went by and I saw that I guess they have, like, pumpkin spice frosted flakes now. I don't like pumpkin spice frosted flakes. Hi, Cammy.
Surprise.
Anyway, I don't like frosted flakes. I don't like cereal, and yet I had to physically stop myself from grabbing this cereal because I was like, pumpkin spice. Kristen, no! You don't want it!
Oh
Wait,
my
there's a
god,
pumpkin
no!
spice.
Wait, I came in here to find out that Kristen, you're one of those pumpkin spice white girls.
Oh, this is the most basic
Oh,
thing
she's
about
a
me.
white girl, alright. A white girl who's been racially profiling Koreans for the.
The best part is we can see it pop up every time on stream
I
when you
know.
right click and say move.
The evidence is there,
I
Kristen.
know!
God, Kristen, why are you so basic?
This is the most basic thing about me, and I'm okay with that.
Why are you so basic?
The first step is admitting that you're a basic bitch, which I am. And that's fine.
Fucking Z snap that bitch.
I am okay with it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Yes,
queen.
That made my soul bleed.
Good.
Rest in peace,
I'll take that with fries.
Rip and skip my soul.
You've got, I'm gonna say, like 13 minutes left, Phil.
Oh, that's good. I'm pretty much making shit up at this point. I don't know how to
I mean, if you wanna stop, we can move on to my thing if you feel like you're done.
I mean, it looks good, Phil.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Your line weight's super nice.
I wanted to mention earlier that you are incredibly talented and you don't get enough credit for it.
Agreed.
Do it.
Whoa! Don't talk about that in front of the child.
What happened?
Don't
Wait,
talk
what?
like that in front of my child.
I said I'd cut the child.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about in front of the child.
I'm just
going to
loving
cut the child.
you express with your hands.
I'll cut the fucking child.
Well, that's demonetization right there.
Yeah. That's demonetization.
Phil, you are not kid friendly.
And the
Not what
I'm not a kid. I'm not
You are a
15
child.
minutes.
I'm
Why
not
don't
a
worry.
child.
Don't worry, this is just proof that I'm Scottish. It's fine. It's
I'll cut your fucking child out.
There's a beautiful blade there.
It is a very nice blade.
Actually, you want to see something really nice about this blade?
Yeah.
You see in the well.
Oh,
you
it's
see in the-
Oh, that's so cool!
Hey, there. That's what I wrote. Put it.
That's so nice.
But as a wedding gift.
Nice.
I think
What?
the eggs exploded.
That's a wedding gift?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't say much. My grandmother gave my brother like a silver knife when she got back from Spain.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the closest we've gotten
I'm
to
so mad
maxing out the.
Maxing out the live streaming thing in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maxing out what live streaming thing?
Oh, the total amount of people who can be here.
Oh, how many people are here?
8.
8.
Well, technically
Well,
7
maybe
because
7
the smelly
including
goblin
Phill.
does not count.
Smelly Goblin.
Goblin's not a real person.
Why is it? What happened to Snazzy Gremlin?
He's
Alex.
a smelly goblin.
He's a Snazzy
Everyone
Gremlin.
knows smelly
No,
goblins
he's a
on
smelly
real
goblin.
people.
No, he's a Snazzy Gremlin. Fuck you.
Okay, chat, to explain, we have this bot that plays music, which is called Fredboat, but like a month ago, Alex changed the name to Smelly Goblin, and he's one of the few people that can, and Cammy keeps changing it to Snazzy Goblin, and Alex keeps changing it to
It's a
Smelly
Snazzy
Goblin.
Gremlin.
Excuse me,
No, it's a smelly
Snazzy
goblin.
Gremlin.
Stop
I
it.
think the issue here is that you don't recognize it's a term of endearment. Like when I pet a cat, I'm gonna go, "Who's a little smelly goblin? Who's a smelly goblin?"
But Snazzy Gremlin sounds like you're about to like go into some snazzy jazz shit. With
Disgusting.
Phil,
bastard.
this reminds me of a thing that you
Can
made
I
once.
draw you
Like it.
randomly petting a cat saying, who's a
Yes.
smelly
Yes.
goblin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank
that
you,
Stinky,
I'm doing
stinky
it.
bastard man. Stinky bastard.
Ah!
Please- no. Okay. Oh no. Fucking, okay, bro. If you can, please find that and post it into Incall because I need to show it. Need everyone else to see it.
I'll
I
freaking
made a
voice act
meme.
it right now if you find it.
Yes, please.
We're making that vow right now.
Thank you,
We
bastard.
gotta do it.
We're gonna do it.
I just gotta figure out where you put it.
Hold on. I think I remember where it is.
What are we voice acting?
Oh, trust
It's
me,
a,
you'll see
it's
it.
a meme. It's a meme. That's sweet, sweet meme.
I know
May.
memes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, are we actually doing this?
This is Phil's punishment for not knowing who John Mulaney was.
No! Oh, I shouldn't have joined. This was a mistake.
Hey, I probably okay. Here's the thing. I probably know who he is. I'm just really bad with names. Always have been. Always will be.
Yes,
Whoever-
but
whoever-
There's a lot of memes with him now, like the whole "and then I didn't" thing and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I spent $120,000 to go to college and get a degree in a language I already spoke, so that people could tell me to read Jane Austen, and then I did it.
You know, that impression is so accurate. I know exactly who you're talking about now. Thank you.
Yep.
oh, I think I know which. I think I know which one it is.
Yeah. I pride myself on a John Mulaney impression.
Alex, I did you a favor.
Artsy fartsy party night is always really weird.
Yes,
I already had it.
it is.
It's not
I'll
unusual
find
though.
it. I'll find it.
Heck,
I swear to
put
God,
it
I
in
know where
again.
it
Be
is.
proud of me.
I am never proud. You are
Wow.
ultimately goblins to me.
Alex hasn't felt pride since
Ever.
Nam.
That's not it either. That's too early. Where is this, Phill?
I don't remember. It's probably actually. You know what? It's probably on my iPad somewhere.
So you probably downloaded it.
You probably downloaded it.
No, it's not in that one.
How do I fix this bit? To
Oh wait.
Yes, Juno. Yes, it me.
Oh God, he was right. Oh God, I'd never heard this song in succession.
Wait, what's he right about?
He's right that like you just think, oh,
like,
What's New Pussycat is just longer than.
I remember that.
And it just played and it just started again and I was like, oh wait a minute, I don't remember the song end. Nope.
When did the song end? When is the suffering
It just kind of feels like the song never ends. Yeah.
Yeah, it just.
Well, I got a song for you that never ends. I love the song. It's on everybody's nerves.
I could probably find the meme at least.
This is the song that
never
goes on and
on.
Well, I gotta say, like normally I don't find these things annoying, but then you combine it with What's Up Pussycat, and I actually want to die.
Oh, are you sure it's not because an Asian is singing?
I'm not gonna be able to find this, Phill. You're gonna have to find it.
Well,
like after
yeah,
you're
you
done.
do that
Yeah.
once it's done.
Yeah.
What's New Pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wow, wow, wow!
Where in the world is this? Oh God, I'm so
Cat,
hungry.
pussycat, I've got flowers.
Because now it's one of those things, you know.
Kristen,
You know,
found
one of those
something
things where you try and find it and you can't find it.
Right, because I find it all the time by accident, and now I can't find it all.
Of course, the one time we're trying to find it. Ugh.
Yes, I do.
Pussycat lips.
Okay.
I just don't trust me to find it. I'm trying, but don't trust me to find it.
Phill, do you still do commissions for lines?
Technically, yeah. I don't have fucking prices, but for you, I'll just do it for free.
Oh.
Because you're my friend, and why would I fling shit at you and expect a reward?
God, Jesus Christ! Now I'm hyper aware of it.
Please! You know, I actually think you could classify salt and pepper dinering someone as a form of torture.
Probably.
Salt and pepper dinering.
Guantanamo.
Oh my God.
It's up there with that. It's probably up there with that breathable water.
I can't believe we made it a verb, salt and pepper dinering.
I'm amazed it hasn't been made into a verb before, honestly.
You've been salt and pepper dinered.
What does that mean?
We're being salt and pepper dinered right now, JoJo.
Holy fuck, Spirium, hi! An old friend nothing, it's an old friend just showed up in chat. Hi, Spirium.
Nothing.
I can't believe we've reunited at last, old friend. Blah, blah, what's new, pussycat?
Yep,
Whoa,
I'm sure you're very happy to be here to witness this.
Oh my God, they must be an old friend.
You've got 5 friends. Yeah, they're using my old internet handle and everything.
Well,
Oh wow.
Oh God.
What's worse? What's up, Tiger Lily or Salt and Pepper Diner? Ooh.
Salt and pepper, I think.
Salt and pepper.
Repetitiveness.
Yeah, salt and pepper's worse.
Yeah, because like the thing.
I definitely agree. Jimmy John's can go.
Salt and pepper, everyone suffers.
The thing with What's Up to Tiger Lily, and this is even as a person who's been subjected to it many times, is at least, like, depending on who's telling it, What's Up Tiger Lily will change. I've actually never told the same What's Up Tiger Lily stories twice. There are always differences. But this song never changes, and it won't ever change. And we're gonna be stuck here until this fucking stream ends, or until at least for the chat, I mute Smelly Goblin.
Why would you do that?
Why did you move it back to Smelly Goblin?
Smelly Goblin!
No!
Oh, so Juno, you're profiling me. So when I say Yas Queen, it doesn't go in the out of context. White people say Yas Queen. I see how it is.
Those damn white
I
people.
see how it fucking is.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
Except me, because I have
Oh
black
my
friends.
God, how many What's New Pussycats did
If
you?
we admit that we are racist a little bit, and everyone stop being so obscene.
Oh my fucking God, here it is.
What?
Is that what I
Oh my gosh! We made it! We made it!
I want you all to know this is a stream you willingly chose to come to. You are willingly choosing to watch this right now and witness this with us. This is how you're choosing to spend your Sunday night.
Well, for me, it's Sunday morning.
You've got 3 minutes, Phill.
There, bro. Are you happy?
Yes. Wait, no, I didn't check it.
No!
Also, no, don't tell stories about me. Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't
Ooh, stories.
I need more blackmail. I need to bully this child more.
I don't think any stories they know about me would be
because we just saw the out of context, my brain spelled that differently.
Wait, what?
Oh!
That my brain spelled that differently, what you just said.
Thank you for the bits, man of many characters. I just wanted to pop in and say hi to you guys. I'm currently watching another stream at the moment, but I wanted to stop by and give you some bits. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate that.
How dare you read that in any other way apart from how it's supposed to be read, Cammy? I'm so disgusted with you.
Well, it's because I just read the out of context with Bro about the other stuff, so when you say you want blackmail...
Sorry.
Bro's right over there, Phil. Okay?
I'm where? What is happening?
Cammy's being gross.
I'm not being gross. My brain is.
Cammy's the grossest.
I'm confused.
No.
I'm just
Okay, so
gonna
bro,
drop out for a second.
no,
Yeah, what? No, wait, what?
My ears are in actual pain.
I didn't think it would give me. I wasn't prepared. What's not unusual was shorter than I remember.
Right? It's such a brief song.
I think my soul has become anemic.
You were saying...
It's not clotting. It's still bleeding.
Please don't, guys. Please. I mean, we've talked a bit about Kristen's fanfics. I read one once on stream. It was pretty great.
She read Cinnamon Gum on stream.
Oh, Cinnamon Gum. Oh fuck.
Oh my god, there's an actual playlist!
Yep.
No!
It's not It's a video.
It's a video.
Oh,
yes!
right. And that is time, Phill.
Alright, let me just finish off this one little line.
No! Pencil
That's
at
a
the
question.
gun!
Wait, I just realized. Can you send the music bot to the corner of shame?
I mean, he's a smelly goblin, so...
I did.
You did it!
Bring back Snazzy Gremlin!
He's a smelly goblin!
He's a Snazzy Gremlin, you son of a bitch!
Okay, well, on that note, God fucking damn it. Anyway, so yeah, this is the end of the Phill art. Behold, everyone, admire its beauty.
Glorious. I love it so much, Phil. You've outdone yourself.
It looks
Genuinely,
really good.
it looks really good.
Are you guys light up? No, Cammy,
Alright, well, on that note, I am going to switch to the photo sherps, and it is my turn to draw. So behold this beauty, and now, in a second, I will
Jojo, are
set up
you
the photo
okay?
sherps.
Jojo, you good? No? Okay.
I've just now realised that I've been spending this entire... Because I've got this webcam above me, I didn't want to look at this how I normally do, otherwise you'd see the back of my scalp. And I've just now realised, now that I angle it the way that I'm supposed to be looking at, dead on, it's way longer than I expected it to be.
Nice.
I was wondering why.
I'm going to take a picture of it from this angle and pretend that it looks the way I thought it looked.
It's good, okay? You're valid.
It still looks great as it was. I was just... Wow.
Wait, tilt it back again.
Oh shit,
Yeah, because we can see it the way that you saw it. No, the other way!
that's how,
No,
that's
he
how
saw
I,
it this way, though.
This is how I saw it.
Hold on,
This is
put
how-
that
this is how I
one
saw
Hang
it.
on, keep it like that for a second so I can show stream.
Tilt it up a little bit more.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah,
that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the angle.
Damn
that I'm
it!
seeing.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Very good. Alright. On that note, I am going to switch to Kristen art now, so...
Okay.
Have you added to it since yesterday, or?
Nope. Aside from this scribble that I put on the line art while I was trying to figure out why the fuck it wasn't working. So, yeah. So it's time to draw
Why
some
is
DMP
this a
art.
thing that exists?
Okay.
I don't know.
Sigh.
What's
Okay,
new,
where the
pussycat?
fuck is
Whoa,
my
whoa,
tablet?
whoa! What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
that's
Also,
right.
Phil, are you looking for the thing?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, good.
Good, yes.
There's the person who draws. Frick. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to pay attention to the chat because I need to be focusing on all
Yeah.
this. Thank you. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to the Artsy Fartsy party stream where today Kristen's working on art for a mysterious collaboration with Unirob that a bunch of the DMP cast is doing. Ooh, what's this?
Woo.
Ooh, fuck. Why does it do that? Sometimes my tablet, whenever I use, I have like the little, you know, circle thing that you can move to adjust the brush size. And for whatever reason, sometimes it's just like, it just makes this awful noise, and I don't know why it does that. And it only does that sometimes, and I don't know why Windows is mad at me, and it makes me upset.
Purge it. That was me.
I just remembered I could mute Smelly Goblin.
Yep, that's right, you can.
Yeah.
I've been asked not to by the stream because they want
Well,
to suffer with us, which is frustrating, because that means I can't fucking mute it. I have to live through this. I could just choose not to, but no, you people
But then you'd
said
be a
I
quitter.
had to hear it.
You're fucking quitting.
I've just been sitting here suffering, and I didn't have to,
There's
and
no
and you
shame
have
in
to,
quitting.
Kristen, and I feel so bad.
Yeah. There is shame in quitting, it's just exclusively from me.
Alex, you, like, accruing shame from you is
I feel like that's surprisingly
really
easy.
so,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's like.
I feel like we've
double
all at
shame,
one
though.
point disappointed you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
But
just
this
go
is
through
double
life
shame.
assuming I've
Double
disappointed you.
First person to reach 10 shame points with Alex gets a free coffee. The coffee is
Sarah
like-
says,
Ooh, what coffee though?
It's
It's a shame
made of
punch
shame.
card.
It's made of coffee. It's made of shame. I mean, shame coffee. Sorry, friend. Sorry, sweaty. I make the rules.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
It's shame coffee. You drink it, and then a basic white girl comes up and is like, "Oh, you're drinking coffee? Don't you know that it's being harvested by slave labor from the Oompa Loompas?" Yeah,
Jesus
I particularly
Christ.
appreciate that.
Alex, you're too good for this world.
This is way more difficult to find than I expected it to be. What the hell?
Right?
That's the thing. Where the fuck is it?
Did you not save it on your computer to just upload again?
I saved it on my my tablet, which I'll look through in a minute if I can't find it in this method. But I saved way too many memes and other explicit materials.
I've got some bad news for the chat. They're trying to count how many it is. We actually started over.
Oh.
What did you get?
Sorry,
Okay,
the
I saw you when
genuine
we
pain
started
in
up.
my voice was that was genuine pain in my voice.
Found it.
You found it. No.
Your pain. I mean, I found your pain.
Oh,
It's
I
in your
see.
brain. The portion of your brain that feels shame.
Yeah, we started over because we did 2 It's Not Unusuals when there should have been only 1. We ruined the meta.
Kristen.
No.
Not Kristen.
Yeah.
Jojo.
Wait, what did I do?
The second it's not unusual.
Second what?
The second it's not unusual.
It's you. It was you.
It was you. You were the one who put the second It's Not Unusual in there.
It's your fault.
It's there, Cammy.
I did.
Oh, sweet. Okay, ready? Ready?
No, wait. We should let the bit finish, and then we'll. I guess
I
it's
bask
over
in the
now.
disappointment.
Let the bit finish? The bit's not going to finish. This is What's Pussycat number 3, I think.
No, not this bit. I meant the bit where we were talking about.
Oh,
But now it's over. It's over now. Stop.
It's over, isn't it?
Ready?
Right, Phil started.
Cammy is so cute because we both love light novels, but her way is very pure and genuine, whereas me and bro, me holding up Cammy's samurai boy, stinky.
No, don't be mean.
Me swaying him back and forth in the air. Stinky bastard man.
No!
Protingle's not looking up from chopping veggies. Naughty boy. Brat husbando.
Is this like cat post?
Yes.
This is cat
It's
post.
the cat
but,
post.
but instead of being about cats, it's about Cammy's fucking samurai husbando.
My good samurai boy! He's a good boy, he's done nothing wrong!
It's okay, Cammy.
Everything wrong for
It's
him.
okay, Cammy. I can relate to having a feudal Japanese waifu.
Stinky bastard man.
Stinky bastard man.
Stop it! He's a good boy! He's done nothing wrong in his life!
Actually, Cammy, what is the samurai boy from again? Just
He's from Hakuoki.
Wookie. How do you spell that?
H-A-K-U-O-K-I?
I.
Yeah. It's right.
It's because Japanese is a phonetic language. It's pronounced basically how you think it is.
Exactly how you spell it.
Hakoki
Yes.
samurai.
He's a good boy.
And which one was it again, Cammy? Which one was it?
Heisuke Todo.
Heisuke Todo?
Heisuke Todo.
How do you spell that?
H-E-I-S-U-K-E.
Okay.
Heisuke.
There he is.
There he is.
Down. Ooh, he's such a stinky bastard man. Look at him.
Stop it!
He's a brat husbando. He's a brat husband.
He's a nuts! Stop dissing my taste in men!
He got the pre-hot. You don't get no.
That is
Shut
basically
up, all of you!
That is basically due to Boro, though.
Stop it! Why? This isn't even my own stream!
Alex, I hate that you're right.
No! Oh god, I found the poster that I own! I found a poster of Momocon and I bought it!
That's
Cammy,
Oh, my boy!
I feel like you passed. No.
No!
I can't believe we have to make Hakuoki Part 2 featuring Phill.
No!
Oh, fuck, I can't believe we've done this.
No!
Brat
This
husband,
guy's
no.
a good boy!
Stinky bastard.
No! I have two boys. I have two good boys. I have him and I have Iba.
Yep, that's it. That's Smelly Goblin. Jojo did it.
Who's a smelly boy?
Who's a smelly boy?
That poor cat.
That's Fredboat. Fredboat's just a really fat
He's
cat.
a good boy, Phil. I just saw you posted those. I don't have that picture yet. Actually, hold on. I don't have that picture yet.
Oof. Did I just provide some more material for you?
Shut up!
I'm sorry, I just love the word progression of stinky bastard man. It's just
Oh, you stinky bastard man. No.
for
I have a couple of pictures of him, okay?
a 3-letter fucking insult, it is such a roller coaster for me, and it just makes me so happy. It's just
3
stinky
letters.
bastard
3
man.
letters?
You know exactly what I meant.
I know what you meant, and I refuse to interpret it that way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Iba's a good boy.
Stinky bastard man.
I need to
It's
find
okay,
a good
Cammy.
Iba picture.
Paper picture.
A good Iba picture. It doesn't spoil anything.
Loving these flats. Ooh, she has a red guitar. Unless I'm
Actually,
looking
this is
at
a
the
good one.
wrong
This is the
photo.
first.
Yeah, it's meant to
This
be.
is the
I'm
first
seeing if
picture
it'll
that you
work.
get of Iba.
Paper.
This is the first picture you get of Iba. Iba's a good boy.
Yeah,
He's
good
a
boy.
good boy.
We also a stinky bastard man.
No, he's not
He is
stinky
not a
bastard
stinky
man.
bastard man.
You know he looks like a stinky bastard man. Not gonna lie.
No, shut your face.
Brat husband though.
Stop it! You guys are so mean.
Dork Princess asking what's the matter with links. Just a general rule, we don't allow links in the chat because we don't want people saying, hey, go watch this instead, or spamming links with that.
Yeah.
They could be unsafe as well.
They could be unsafe. They could give us viruses or send us to pictures of stinky bastard man.
Stop it! You're so mean.
Why are you so mean, Philip, to her stinky bastard man?
Why are you so horrible, all of you?
It's only two people living you.
I told you, I'm late.
Everyone knows I'm horrible, and yet you continue to work with me, so...
He's right.
Alex, you're great.
We love you, Alex.
Alex, you're
Cameron,
valid. Never
Look,
forget.
okay, Cammy, if I don't bully you, I've got to bully Kristen. All right, so you know I'm giving Kristen a break by bullying your stinky bastard man.
Stop bullying
Kristen
me!
isn't hyper focused.
Yeah, I'm currently very focused right now.
Kristen isn't hyper focused. You even if you bullied her right now, she would not. She would
Mostly
not
all I
notice.
caught was Alex calling himself the worst, and then I had this flashback to this time that Alex declared himself to be the worst. Then he just sent me like a T-shirt, an image of a T-shirt that just says I'm still, you know, the actual worst, something along those lines. And I was like, I'm gonna buy you that T-shirt, but then I'm gonna buy one for me too. And then when we stand next to each other, no one will know who is the worst.
No one will figure out who is the worst.
Who is the worst?
Ah, what is this one? Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of the boys now.
Oh no, I think we've sent Cammy into a rabbit hole.
Yep.
No.
Sorry.
Brother's death.
I love Diamond being dead.
You know, it's at the point now where I don't even really hear "What's up, Pussycat?" Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know, right? You know, okay. Here's a fun fact. Have any of you ever been to a nuclear power plant, like an actual nuclear power plant?
No.
I've not made plans for that.
It's gonna come as a shock, but no.
Yeah, I've been to several because I used to be hella into that physics shit. But what they do over there in those wonderful places is instead of having an alarm when shit goes wrong, they have an alarm all the time.
Oh.
And just a constant like succession of tones.
So what?
And
Do
beeps
you know there's
in a
something bad
pattern.
going on if the alarm stops?
Exactly, because with something like that, you don't want to risk the alarm failing as well as everything else. So what they do is they have the alarm going all the time. After like an hour or so, or depending on how long you've worked there, you stop hearing it. But the moment it stops, it's the most apparent thing ever. Like, it is hauntingly apparent. Like, it took me about, like, when I went last time to a nuclear power plant, I was there for about 5 hours. It took me like half an hour to stop noticing it until someone mentioned it. I was like, oh yeah, there, it's still there, it's annoying. Okay, it's gone now. Because you just stop registering that it's there. And what they did for the sake of the trip, which they were very kind enough to do, was they had a test of the alarm, but they just turned it all off and made sure that everyone was, you know, receptive to it. And you turned it off, and the silence was deafening.
Yeah.
To the point that I was actually panicking that, oh my fucking god, that is because it's the weirdest fucking thing. So it's the same fucking phenomenon with watching Pussycat.
This whole thing.
Because it's like, oh shit, you stop hearing it until someone notices that the moment this is for the moment.
Like
this
if
is gonna play the
if
senses
someone
of their
comes
shit
in here and it's just like, is this fucking What's New Pussycat? We'll be like, oh yeah.
Yep, same
Yeah, you're
shit as always.
You're
God
right, it is What's New
damn it.
Pussycat.
Oh, there's another picture of my good boy.
Cammy. She's gone. She's gone, everyone.
Screw you guys. Oh, it's not good. It's not a good.
Hey, don't screw us. It's not our fault.
North Princess, by the way, saying, "What's new, Cammy Cat?"
New song cover, guys, coming out soon. My 21 iterations of "What's New Pussycat," followed by one "It's Not Unusual." Should I put that on my channel just to be a bitch?
No.
Do it.
Yes.
Is this even a question?
There it is.
There it is.
We made it.
We did it. We did it, boys. Let's see.
How is my John Mulaney so good? I think because my regular voice is close to John Mulaney, except I increase the pitch, and then increase the diction, and then I become John Mulaney.
Also, you got to bear in mind that Alex is a very talented person with many vocal skills.
I am a professional voice actor.
He is a professional voice
He
actor,
is.
folks.
He do this for
He
money.
is, in fact, a professional voice actor.
He's a good boy, and we're very proud of him.
He makes money from this. He's a good boy.
He's the best boy.
Maybe one day I'll be able to do that.
I wanna
Oh
It's,
my god, I just got thrown back into like, oh, sorry.
It is hard to break into the business. It is very, very, very hard.
to get in the business.
But like, does anyone heckin' remember that anime Romeo and Juliet?
What?
Yep.
There's an anime version of Romeo and Juliet.
plus Juliet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was a
Because
thing.
it's so cringe. I
How
just.
dare you make me
Well, it's
aware
not
of it?
cringe, but just like it's one of those things where it was like. I feel like it's such an unspoken thing.
You know what,
In
Cammy?
the world of
You
anime.
stinky child. I was
What?
very happy living my life. Not knowing this.
Here, hold on. Let me find more.
You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna open up Photoshop and mess with your stinky bastard man as much
Don't
as
mess with my
possible.
stinky bastard man. He's not a stinky bastard man.
Stinky bastard man.
He's not a stinky bastard man.
He's a stinky bastard.
No, he's not.
He's not stinky. He's just a
Stop it.
bastard.
He's just a bastard man.
Stop
God.
it!
It's back.
You know what, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Sure. Time and place, buddy.
There you go. Look at that. Look, it's real. It's
I like
real.
fire.
Oh my god.
It's real.
Even the outside was off-putting.
They have flying horses.
Yeah.
Dear God.
There a Les Mis anime too? I don't know. There is a Les
There's
Mis
a Les
fighting
Mis
game.
manga. There's a Les Mis manga.
Oh
There-
yeah.
There is
there
like
was-
a Les Mis
I
manga.
manga. I have the Les Mis manga. I also know that there is a Les Mis anime. It's adaptation.
Yeah.
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 There's also a Les Mis game.
Yeah, Arm Jack.
There's a Les Mis
Amazing.
fighting game. A Les Mis
Yeah.
fighting game.
Les Mis fighting game.
Oh, what?
A Les
Okay,
Mis fighting
I don't
game.
even care if this anime is bad. I kind of really liked how billows in the wind.
That's true. It did have some good billowing in the wind stuff, but it had some weird twists.
Twist.
I will say that
Imagine
about
the
this.
fucking-
Does Paris go Super Saiyan?
No, but Juliet does.
Yes!
Thing is, I can just imagine the fucking review. Like, 0 out of 10 story, hate this adaptation, but you know what? Can't fault the billowing.
Like
Uh,
Romeo
I'd say
and
that
Juliet,
about
it keeps
anime.
the basic story, but it adds like superpower end of the world bullshit.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
So like most
It's
anime.
interesting. It's
This sounds like a fun afternoon. How many episodes is it? Like
24.
Wow, really? Good lord.
Yeah.
Watch it together.
Sure.
So some fun facts, by the way, about the Les Mis fighting game, because I've actually played it.
You have? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The police officer, just character, police officer.
They don't
I
even
think-
call him.
They
Yeah.
don't call him.
Nope. No, Javert's a separate guy. There's a different
Oh,
guy who's
wait.
just a police officer, one of the extras, basically. And they call him because it's very heavily Japanese. Policeman!
Jesus.
Policeman.
Yeah.
Policeman.
Yeah,
Policeman.
Policeman has a one-button infinite where you can just hold right, one punch, bam, 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 bam. Enemy can't do anything and dies.
Nice.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe Policeman is the S tier character of Les Miserables fighting
S tier
game.
character. Below him on the A+ tier is Jean Valjean, or just Valjean, according to the announcer, because Valjean's basic attacks are more powerful than the super attack of Enjolras.
Oh my god, you know, do you know what I also forgot?
What?
The the anime's opening theme is called Inori, but it's basically Japanese You Raise Me Up.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Like, no, it's Kogoeru Arashi no Yoru mo Madami no what is it? I need to find it. Okay. Yamadami no kimi e tsuzuku Oshiyate yumi wataru kaze
Cammy, look and call.
No, you're mistreating that poor cat.
It's just
That-
Fred Vogt.
It's just Fred vote. Yeah. And then also in Les Mis, the fighting game, the one person who can match Valjean's powerful one-button attacks is
What?
Robo-Jean.
Robot! Oh yeah, there is a robotic man! There is a robot!
Robo-Jean! A robot version of Jean Valjean!
This is just the most. This was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Brian, are you actually being serious? Is there a Jungle Book anime?
What?
That's where I'm taking my leave. I unfortunately need to go because I have wait.
Ooh, there's a Count of Monte Cristo anime.
Oh yeah, again.
The Count of Monte Cristo is apparently
good.
Yeah, I have enjoyed every iteration of Count of Monte Cristo I've watched so far. So you know what, I believe it.
Yeah, I actually highly recommend it. The only thing that is kind of that in my opinion is kind of weird about Genkutsuo is they did this art style where like there's a bunch of like all of the clothing and the hair has like different textures on it, and the textures don't move when the line art moves.
Oh, so like Chowder?
Yeah, so like Chowder, but trippier. It's kind of trippy, but once you get used to it, it's pretty cool. I really love Genkutsuo. It's really well done. It's got really good music. I really like it. I have like a bunch of the music on. I just really like it. Okay, shut up. I need to rewatch it. It's been a while.
Bye, Jojo.
Bye,
Bye, Jojo.
Bye, Jojo.
I love all of you with all of my heart. I love you guys. I love you.
I love you too, Yo-Yo.
Such a good bean, that Jojo.
Such a good bean.
I'm just leaving a link to Arm Joe's in call so people realize I'm not lying. It's an actual game.
He's not lying. I can vouch for
believe
this.
you.
I can vouch for this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The final boss of Arm Joe is Judgment, which is a palette swap of Javert, except fucking pissed and broken as hell. Like,
Damn.
Excellent.
just tap buttons and he goes flying all over the screen, like Eddie Gordo from Tekken when no one knows the combos.
Is it too late to say I've never actually watched any iteration of Les Mis?
I haven't either. It's fine.
With exception to
Y'all
Jack's
got some
films.
homework.
Well, with exception to One Day More, which I... Oh, actually, want to hear a fun, disgusting fact?
What?
The other day, I was going through... I tried to show either Bro or China this. I can't remember exactly who I was in call with at the time. I was going through my old Facebook page, my old Facebook account, the one I thought I deactivated, but it's still there. And one of the first covers I ever made was a cover of One Day More, where I tried to do everything by myself.
It had to have been that, because I had to have been Shiner, because I straight up,
I feel like you would have remembered that.
straight up would remember this. You showed me.
But the thing is, and here's the thing, I made it in excess of like 5-6 years ago, probably a bit longer than that, and it's the most disgusting thing. I hate it so much. I want to forget it exists, but it's there now. I remember that it exists, and it's on the internet. And I know that I want to keep it so I can laugh at myself in like 10 years, but I just want to delete it because it's the worst. It's the worst thing.
Now it's time for Alex Reacts to One Day More by Phill. Hey guys, Alex here. Let's react. It's just pointing a webcam at my face while I stare at a video. Here we go.
Oh boy, I love your reaction videos. Before I even go through it, I'm gonna ask you to react to Internet Remix's Dungeons and Douchebags Tomb of Annihilation episode 15. I can't remember what happens in it, but that's why I want you to react to it.
Wow, that sure was a Dungeons & Dragons stream. So always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to me, not the person I react to.
I was thinking about this earlier today, and I was like, why do I watch react videos? And then I realized it's because, like, I don't know, I like seeing how other people, like, react to this. Like, if I'm super excited about something, I want to be excited about it, so I try to watch other people be excited about it, and if I don't know, that's really it. That's the psychology behind it.
Sometimes I'll watch reaction videos. Usually when I do, it's because, like, I liked something so much that I basically want to relive that excitement, but I can't. I can't go back to the moment where I didn't know what it was like to have experienced this thing. So I can at least live vicariously through other people experiencing the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time for Alex to react to his own damn video, which has been suggested actually, by the way.
Oof.
Motherfucker.
Wouldn't that don't those type of videos always end up being like, let me talk about the behind scenes shit that was happening while this happened.
Commentary or something.
But please ask for a commentary and not a reaction video.
Yep.
Unless it's like super duper old and you literally don't remember.
Alright, yo, I'm a hopper.
Wait, Cammy, look at call before you go. Look at call before you go.
Cammy, look at call real quick, please.
I did. Ha 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 ha.
Fucking Fred Boat-chan. God damn it.
Fred Boat-chan.
Fred Boat-chan. Actually, no. Because it's me trying to be nice to fucking Fred's boat. Fred Boat-chan. Oh my god, look at me. Kami-chan.
Fred the boats and this.
Christ.
Well, I feel like we've all learned a lot today.
Alrighty, but for real, I'm gonna hop off.
Alright,
Bye,
good night.
Tammy.
Bye.
Have a nice night.
See, the whole like react to your own thing just makes me think of the whole thing with the Odd Ones Out reacting to teens reacting to the Odd Ones Out.
What?
Alex reacts to other people reacting to his
Alex,
own work.
yes.
Yep. That's actually pretty funny sometimes. Like Seth Everman, I think, did that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex reacts to a cat.
Yes.
It's a cat. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure to like, comment,
To
and
me,
subscribe.
not the cat. No, sir.
To me, not the cat.
The cat. You're not allowed to like, comment, and subscribe to the cat.
No.
Is What's New Pussycat still playing?
Yes,
Yes.
it's still playing.
Okay.
Because I was just about to say, did it just start again, or was that the middle of the song? Fuck.
Yeah, it's like it happens. You think, huh? Either What's New Pussycat's a lot longer than I thought, or someone put in What's New Pussycat more than once.
Multiple. Have a look. Stinky bastard man. Look at
I'll deal with the background later, fuck it. I'll just start shading things, because that's more interesting than watching me try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with this background. Woo.
Alright. Put in gradient. I did it.
I mean...
My mood.
that is... I mean, yeah, I've definitely done that before. And that's actually how I shade, is with a lot of gradients. Get fucking ready.
It's like I do the cell shading, and then I'm like, you want to know how to make this look dynamic and finished? Does the dark multiply layer, and then you put on the luminosity layer on.
Yep, I'm like, oh, wow, it looks so much more dynamic just because I used a gradient. Wow, I'm an artist.
I'm an artist.
I went to art school.
Art school.
I did art once. I
did
should
art
never do it
once.
ever again.
No, shut your fucking
Wouldn't
mouth.
recommend it. Terrible.
Okay, you know, I was talking about the. Oh god damn it, Alex. No, it's nice music. It's the end of the stream. Let us just enjoy this. No, Alex, why are you like this?
Come on.
I was about to say,
What just happened?
I was just about to say, someone in the chat noticed that the Watch New Pussy ended. The moment it ended, it's like, I was like, I'm panicking. Why did it stop?
And then, at the end of days, is when you want What's New Pussycat back.
You know, I
Moving
kind of
forward
miss
to sort
What's
of
Up
Stockholm
Pussycat.
syndrome.
When you want me, you'll no longer.
Yeah.
When you need me.
I,
Wait, when you need.
I was nice enough to not pick any of the ones that are like increased volume or bass boosted, so you're welcome.
Thank you, Alex.
That's like shooting me in the leg and saying, well, I could have shot you in the face.
I could have shot you in the face. We wouldn't have missed that much.
Ow. Fuck.
I'm sad now.
That had iterations of an insult in it, and I'm not sure if I. Oof.
Ouch. I can't believe we just listened to Phill get owned online.
Can't believe Phill is dead.
I can't believe Phil's dead.
I can't believe Phill Dubs has been completely destroyed.
Demolished. It's over, isn't it?
Isn't it? Isn't he over?
Oh my god.
He's cancelled, isn't he?
The chat's going through Pussycat withdrawal. Someone's actually listening to watching Pussycat independently.
Oh my god.
They can't stand it.
I can't live without it. I searched it up myself.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely do not need it.
I need it.
War and glory, sexual tension.
A summary, really? I mean, is that not the lyric?
Yeah, from that hit Steven Universe episode, Pearl hates the Irish.
God, Steven's gun was... No, I'm not even gonna bring that up. I was gonna make a joke and then I realized...
Steven's penis!
You know, there was a reason that I stopped, or I did, but...
I don't even know what you're referencing.
I've watched Pussycat a million fucking times!
Yeah!
This stream had the works. Copyrighted music, oddly NSFW things,
Bullying
racism against Koreans. I'm sorry.
Let's see, racism against Koreans. Is that on it?
No, it is not.
Well, it fucking should be.
Racism against Koreans, bingo!
Racism against Koreans, bingo.
Bring up the IR bingo card. Ah yes, anti-Semitism, that's a bingo.
Oh no.
Wow, this might be the first time we don't just straight up don't get a bingo.
Amazing.
God. We did it, boys.
We did it. Hooray.
Fucking did it.
Oh no, the seer died.
God, I've gone blind. Dear Lord.
Oh no, there goes Phil's internet!
Oh, there goes. Shit.
You know, my internet's actually been pretty good today, which...
I was saying let you do that whole thing and not miss...
Yeah, I'm actually pretty amazed.
I know, right? I'm outrageously happy. Because this is the first time this has ever happened. Oh, this is the first time this has happened in a good long while. Oh, let's hope this stays. Just you watch, it'll fucking cut out in a second.
Now that we've observed it, it's like, fuck, she's right, I better get on that. I gotta fix that, fuck.
You take a nap for one day and... Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy,
like,
happy,
why
happy,
am I so tired and so hungry? Oh, I had a slice of pizza hours ago.
That's why.
I can't remember when I ate that. That's why. Whoops.
Damn it, Kristen. Did you forget to eat like a normal human being again?
I did forget to eat like a normal human being. I just wasn't hungry until now.
Fucking damn it. Now I have to shame you and be an enormous hypocrite because and you did this to me.
I'm not sorry.
I know you're not.
I almost said, how dare you, Juno, and then I realized you're crazy.
Oh no, Juno's been mistaken for another person yet again!
Like, no, listen.
Wait, bro, I'm what?
I didn't mistake you for Kristen. I just, for some reason, wanted to call Kristen Juno, and I don't know why.
It's my secret influence.
Yes.
Oh my god, bro, I can't believe you're trying to whitewash Juno.
Oh no, I've whitewashed Juno. I can't believe Juno's dead.
I can't believe Juno's dead.
I can't believe Juno's dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
I'm not dead!
Good turn, everyone.
And then there's Juno! He's dead.
Wait, I'm sorry, what's that? That sounds really familiar. What is it?
Brental Floss is a Donkey Kong rap parody.
Motherfucker. No, I haven't seen that. Shit. Oh my god, it's Bugs Bunny?
Mm-hmm. Now you probably heard that the bees are dying, but the truth about Juno is horrifying.
Listen,
He's actually Korean.
I'm actually Korean. Wow!
Wow, holy fuck.
Yeah, I can't believe you'd say something like that, Kristen.
I did what?
Oh,
No!
I thought we were past this, Kristen. I thought we were
That's
past
not a thing that happened! No!
You're trying to erase it before, Kristen!
No! I didn't
Yeah,
do
again with the racism erasure, Kristen.
I didn't do it this time!
That's what
This time.
Have you ever heard the story of the? Have you ever heard the story of the boy who cried
I wasn't
wolf?
racist last time either. I was just putting you in the corner of shame because it was fun. It had nothing to do with racism.
Are you sure?
It had nothing to do with racism.
Yes, I'm sure it had nothing to do with racism.
Think about it real hard, Kristen. Are you sure it wasn't just a dreadful series of events played in black and white?
No, I'm sure. No, I'm not racist.
The distress.
Hey, oh, that. Can we talk about that new Venom movie real quick? It seems to be trending. It's quite the phenomenon.
What?
So Phil's dead. As of.
Oh, sure. When Phil makes a terrible pun, he doesn't get sent to the court.
Well, I killed him.
I'm not
He's
bringing
dead
this
now.
back. I'm not bringing this back.
Yeah.
Phil's
All right.
literally dead.
Right click, server mute.
Well, there we go. The evil has been defeated.
Yeah.
Has been defeated.
Sunshine Ash saying Alex also does an amazing Gilbert Godfriend impression.
Godfriend.
Godfriend. Hey y'all, I'd just like to tell you about a personal friend of mine, a friend named God.
A friend named God.
I personally volunteer myself to go to the corner of shame.
Alright.
Goodbye, Phil.
Bye, Phil.
Goodbye, you godless heathen.
You know, for some reason, despite the fact of me scrolling down there, my browser is not registering the corner of shame or anything beyond Skillshare being a thing. So let's see if I can just move myself. I can't just move myself.
Did someone assist him or did he make it?
I hope. I can
think
only
he
hope
made it.
we helped Phil, go into that good night.
With the power of God, anything is possible.
Love suffering.
Me too. I think I've really kept that under wraps, but I wanted to admit it here that I really like suffering.
Do you like suffering yourself, or do you like other people suffering?
Yes.
It's just in. Kristen is a massive masochist and sadist.
A
Shrug.
sadomasochist?
I mean, we learned
You're right.
last
That is a
stream.
word that I
Apparently,
couldn't
young
find.
Kristen was like, you lick cinnamon gum wrapper, stick it to your forehead. It'll burn, but be warned, the pain is addictive. What the fuck, middle school me?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
That's a
Were
thing.
you not here for cinnamon gum?
What the fuck's... Wait, you lick
When I
a
read-
gum wrapper, stick it to your forehead,
if
and
you
it burns?
if you lick the wrapper of a stick of cinnamon gum, and then you stick it to your forehead, it will burn. Really, it will burn on any part of your body, but sticking it on your forehead is traditional schoolyard lore.
Yeah. Wait a second, Anathema brings up a good point. Phil, you had trouble clicking on Corner of Shame. Does that mean you have internet issues?
Oh my god.
No, but does not mean you have internet issues because it's not an internet thing.
I think it might actually be an internet thing. It does this a lot. It's either a Discord thing playing up because it wasn't loading, or it's an internet thing. But my internet's been pretty stable. I've been on like that full 4-bar thing this entire time. So this isn't an internet thing. This isn't internet. You can't take that off the bingo. Sorry, sweetheart.
That's really reaching.
Yeah.
That would be reaching. This is just.
We're
Yeah,
very desperate
we have
to
to
get a
come.
bingo.
We have to come by our bingos honestly.
Speaking of which, Vor.
Fuck you.
That doesn't count because you brought it up in reference to the bingo card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no. Kristen already was speaking about eating earlier, so.
That said, and that said, Anna. Somebody did say vor in the chat, so.
Different from that.
Oh yeah, I killed Phill. Phill died.
Wait, what? Shit. Was I not paying attention?
No.
Sorry, again. Whoops. Sorry, Sweaty.
Fucking damn it.
God. I said, well, Phil's dead. I murdered him as soon as you made a bad pun.
Oh, yeah. Phenomenal. Still tickles me.
I'm gonna watch this stream back.
God supports vor, it is known.
It is known.
Bye, Alex.
I do support vor.
Phill is God now.
Oh God, no.
Worship me, praise me.
Please no.
Give me sacrifices of unhealthy sweets. And adorable animals.
Sacrifice thyself to Philip.
Yes.
Shave your beard and mail me the hair. I need it.
Mail you the hair. You must become his true shaggy form.
Oof.
He shall depose Common as the new Stonekeeper.
You know what, Juno?
What?
You know what?
What?
Fuck it. I don't know where that was going, but fuck it.
I thought maybe you were gonna send him to the corner of the shame.
I still have not sent Juno to the corner of shame. No, now he's gonna blame me for that.
Oh my god, bro, why did you send him to the corner?
I did.
We're doing so
No.
I can't believe it, bro.
No, good dude. God, imagine if you could just straight up. Well, you can see it if Kristen does it, but imagine if you could just straight. No, you can't right now, actually, because she's doing her thing.
You wouldn't see it right now.
There's no evidence. But there's only one person that's been sending me to the corner of shame this entire stream.
I think Phill did it once.
I've also been sending you to the corner of shame.
Oh, never mind.
You could see it while I was drawing, that you could just see my hands. Like,
oh, sure, it's all the white people.
Go to the mouse, click.
All the white people sending me to the corner.
There's solidarity between us.
Wow, not all the white people. I haven't been doing it. I can't believe you're being racist towards white people.
God damn it.
So much racism this stream. Holy fuck.
I know, right?
Yeah, we just need to put that on the bingo card
all
now.
white people who have been sending me to the corner of shame.
Can't believe Juno's dead.
I can't believe.
All right. Okay. So there's that free space in the center of the bingo card, if I remember right. Let's just fill that in with race rage.
Race rage.
I love you guys.
Yes.
Love you too, bro.
Love you too.
Don't know where that genuine sentiment just came
Here
from.
we are talking about racism, and you're just like, I love you guys.
I love you, you disgusting,
you disgusting racist fucks.
You disgusting, disgusting worms.
Yeah, you anger me.
Anger memes. Yeah, fuck.
Angry.
Angry. Yes. So okay, me and a friend had this really enjoyed, but those really deep fried memes where it would just end with angry with an extra e in the angry bit.
Oh, are you talking about the meme man?
Yeah, all that kind of shit, and we'd love that. And anytime we say the word angry, we'd just say angry. We'd have to put emphasis on the extra e that isn't actually there. And then when the Angry Birds movie came out, for the memes, we went and saw that. And right at the end, when all the little baby birds that have been rescued sing that fucking weird ass song that they sing, they pronounce angry in that exact way to fit that like 3-syllable format that they needed. And I just remember in the middle of the cinema, me and him bursting out in laughter, throwing our popcorn around because we were in absolute fits because of that exact shit. I don't know why that memory flooded into my head, but it's a pleasant one.
It sounds like a good time.
One of the more wholesome stories I have about being in a cinema. Dude, pardon me.
Fair enough. This reminds me of... So, this is only vaguely that I just thought of, like, yes, them cinemas. So I have this friend named Patrick who, he is a lawyer and is a very serious man, but he also has a movie blog that he runs. And, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna go see 50 Shades of Grey, and he's a lawyer, so, you know, he spends most of his days in a very fancy-looking suit. So he's like, okay, well, I have to go see 50 Shades of Grey, because I willingly go and see all of the movies. That's what I do. It's my thing. And so that meant he went to see 50 Shades of Grey alone in a suit on Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
And now it's a tradition that he did that for the sequel too, and we're just like, so you gotta do this for all of them now, and he's like, and I intend to. And he has. And every time he has, like, the person giving him the ticket has just given him the most confused and, like, somewhere between pity and disgust, they can't decide which one. It's great.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. Okay, we are...
Just going into a showing of 50 Shades of Grey with a bag of cucumbers and then just sprinkling them around the place before you leave.
Cucumbery.
Ugh, thank you for that.
Slumber, a cucumber.
I'm going to mute all of you.
Bye, Kristen.
Yes, it's the
No,
Kristen By Herself Show.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm too tired to be entertaining.
Because I need.
But better break out the fan fiction.
No, don't you dare break out the fan fiction without me. I love bad fan fiction too much.
Okay, Brian, just for the record, that story about the that thing about the cucumbers, in regards to whether or not I actually did it, I refuse to answer that question. Purely because I find it far more funny to just let you imagine whatever the fuck you want.
Oh no, there was a 50 Shades musical?
What?
Oh, okay.
I feel like I should have known about this.
Hey, movie night?
Yeah.
Alright, the worldwide phenomenon comes to life in the 50 Shades of Grey unrated version starring Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan as the iconic Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. The musical parody uses dancing and singing to paint the popular erotic novel in a more lighthearted way.
That sounds delightful.
You know, I wanted to throw up earlier. I still do.
Well,
amazing.
Yeah. On that note, I gotta go to bed and pack for a vacation tomorrow.
Alright.
Good night, Alex.
Good night, Alex.
Have fun on your vacay.
Have
Yeah,
fun.
good
Love
night,
you.
nerds.
Go out and take a sweet vacay.
Good night, Alex, man.
Oh.
Good night, Internet Man. Oh, man.
It's like good night, moon, but good night, internet.
Good night, Internet Man. The other night, I said good night to Moon, and then I was like, I just started giggling to myself because I was like, oh my god. Good night, Moon. I'm a dork. Let's see. No.
Oh god, fight me, bitch. Sorry.
I mean,
Okay.
I
I'll fight the fuck
will,
out of
but
you.
I
I
think
will
you might win.
suplex you.
I'm pretty tired.
Swear to God, my dude, I will suplex you.
Please do not suplex.
I'm going to suplex.
Oh
You know
no.
I am. We've discussed this. I'm going to suplex you.
Oh yeah, you are gonna suplex me.
But and you say
damn
he's
fucking
going to
right I am.
fail.
No, I'm going to suplex you. That's inevitable.
I guess I guess.
It's just going to be one like massive, infinite. Dude, we both try to suplex each other, and we just kind of like
Do it
go
at the
around.
same time.
Well, no, we do it one after the other in immediate succession, to an extent that we're just kind of flipping in circles around wherever it is we are, and that's how we travel.
That's called that's Gmod physics for you.
Murder. Ooh, shading. Very pretty. Pretty shading. Pretty go. Ooh.
Pretty. Yes.
Her face looks kind of flat.
I'm very excited for this.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're hyped, because it's gonna take even longer than I expected to finish it. I'm very slow.
Well, I'm hyped for the art and for the thing.
Yeah, I'm really hyped to hear for the full thing. Like, the video's gonna be so great. Let's see here, so it should probably...
ND Watt 22. What's Good Night Moon? Sounds vaguely familiar. I think
it's a storybook.
Children's book.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still yeah.
It's a very nice storybook too. One of my favorites when I was younger.
It's very pleasant.
And a very good illustrations as well.
Yes, very good.
I never had storybooks like that when I was a kid.
When I was younger, I had this huge book full of fairy tales.
And I got exposed to Bluebeard when I was young, so that was fun.
But,
I got to read a beautiful story about a guy who killed his wives and locked them in a meat locker.
Oof.
Fun for the whole family.
When I was wee, my dad would just make up stories. Like my dad was a police officer and a pretty savage one at the time. And he often worked late just because, unfortunately, he ended up getting too invested in whatever it was he was doing and just had to, which is fair. But he always made time for family shit. And when it came to reading me bedtime stories, he always loved doing it. So what he'd do is he'd wake me up in the middle of the night whenever he'd come back, regardless of whether or not I had a bedtime story that night, and he'd read me another bedtime story that he just made up off the spot. And it was fucking great because he did all these kind of weird and wacky voices because he was like he went to a grammar school as a kid. He did all these acting stuff, and he was very big into this whole theatrical performance of everything that he put into. Like everything he did was one of those 110% things.
Aww.
And he'd always just go over the top whenever the fuck he could in these stories that he'd tell me, and he was so great. It's one of the things that got me into really enjoying making people laugh, because he always managed to make me laugh. It's such a great feeling. I like doing that shit.
Nice.
But yeah, sorry.
No, that's
point
really
of the story.
Why sorry?
Yeah. Point. No, sorry. I detracted into cuteness, but the point was that I as a kid, I had like one storybook that I read, but the rest of like bedtime stories and shit was just shit that my dad made up at the on the spot.
Nice.
It was fun.
That's super neat. Ah, fuck.
And then we moved because the mafia tried to kill me.
Woohoo!
Wait, what?
That took a turn.
Yeah, I know, right?
Did that not happen to you guys when you were younger? That really did happen, though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Hey, Jojo.
long story short, my dad was way too good at his job as a policeman.
Oh.
And he got threatened that if he didn't move, me, my little sister at the time, and my mum would be slaughtered. And if it weren't for the fact that he just so happened to be in the right time at the right place, I would be dead right now, because they did actually ambush me at one point.
Fuck.
Oof.
I was way too young to remember this, but oh boy, my mum still has the scars. It is a terrifying thing, so we moved up north almost immediately.
Yeah, that's fair. Oof. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you made it.
Not many civilians can say that they survived an encounter with the mob to that extent.
That's true.
Oh God.
So I remembered that I don't have school tomorrow.
Wait, why don't you have school tomorrow?
As long as you want.
Is there?
Teacher planning. Yeah, teacher planning days.
Oh, I forgot those were things.
So Phill, what?
Long story short, my dad was a really good police officer, and the mafia didn't like it, so they threatened me and my family. My dad tried to hunt them down, and then they actually attacked me and my family.
Oh no!
I mean, he's fine. He's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I survived.
This
was back. Oh, this was back when I was like 3. I don't remember any of it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was recent. I was about to fly
Oh,
over
God,
there in 3
no.
hours
Jesus.
and kill somebody.
No, if it was recent, then I would not be talking about it quite so openly. If it weren't for the fact that no one knows my my last name. It weren't for the fact that I haven't displayed my last name publicly here yet, or at least my full name.
Didn't you do it on the night?
Yeah, no, full name. I haven't displayed my full name, and the fact that my dad had a different name back then, and you guys don't know my dad's middle name, my dad's full name, and the fact that I just said the Mafia, instead of the specifics. It's all good to talk about now.
Yeah.
It's good for a little bit of jibbery.
Oh my god, I was really worried.
Oh.
Nah.
It's okay. It's okay, Jojo. Phill is okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
But thus started a series of events that caused me to have a really weirdly interesting life.
Oh my god.
And
Okay,
I'm sure
I just
that,
got really
I'm sure the two are
lightheaded.
completely unrelated, but oh boy. You know, it's only it was only kind of over the past couple of years talking to you people that I realized, oh fuck. But I complain about my life a lot, but I've done a lot of stuff, and none of it's good. Whew. Well, it causes for some interesting stories, like that time that I swam to safety from a mugging.
What?
Why do you even say that?
Well, how about we don't discuss this right now in case you're still being hunted.
No, this was a general mugging. This was like a random act, a random crime.
Random act of mugging.
Yeah, I was walking home from work one day, and I just so happened to be by the promenade while the tide was in. So I just, instead of handing them over any stuff that I got, because odds are they'd have beat me up because it's Blackpool, I just jumped into the ocean and swam away.
Nice.
Because they thought they had me cornered, and they would have. And I do not do this, children, because if it weren't for the fact that I'm really good at swimming, and I was really fucking lucky, the tide wasn't ridiculous, I would have been smashed against those
there, like,
those
barnacles
rocks.
and oysters and stuff?
Oh yeah, there's lots of things that you can be smashed
that
into.
shit will cut you up.
Oh yes, I was a bit worse for wear at the end of the night, but I didn't get stabbed, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, preferable to being stabbed.
I'm gonna come over there, and I'm gonna wrap you in a blanket, and I'm gonna take you home with me, and I'll keep you in my cupboard, and I'll feed you every day.
That
Raven and Star sent bits to hug you, Phill.
Oh, thank you.
It's like sunshine.
And do what? I want you guys to bear in mind that I was drunk off my tits at this point, which is why I thought this was a good idea. I got off purely on luck. If you ever get mugged, just do what they say, okay? Okay,
Yeah.
this is just general life advice from someone of a police officer, well, former police officer. Just do what the fuck they say. Give them whatever the fuck they ask for. Your life is more important than any material wealth.
Yep.
If they have a gun, a knife, anything like that, or even if they don't, and they're just mugging you group style, just give them what they're asking for. Get yourself safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just ooh.
We should have paid attention to who they are though, because you might want to you might want to get that stuff back.
Oh yeah, obviously if you can get them after the fact, then that's great. But
yeah, that's what they tell you to do.
be a hero.
That's what they tell you to do at like ATMs. Just do what the mugger tells you to do, and then call the police.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they take your phone, call the police at the next possible opportunity.
Yeah. They take your wallet and your card, your credit card and shit. Just call up, get to a phone or your bank if you can get there and cancel that shit immediately.
Mm.
Well, now I'm scared.
No, don't be scared. Life's full of too many scary things to be worried about them all the time.
That's fair.
And if you know some
Don't-
form of
don't be-
martial art,
don't be
you can
scared.
just bust out. You can just bust out a few karate chops and.
And then get shot.
Yep.
Don't fucking do it, fam.
Don't do it. You're not Jackie Chan. You're not gonna be able to take out a bunch of guys with a bicycle.
Get your mace.
It was an amazing movie scene, yes, but would it have worked in real life? I'm pretty sure Jackie Chan would have been shot several times.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that shit. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I've been mugged on several occasions. The only time I ever got away from it scot-free was the time I jumped into the ocean. That was purely luck. The rest of the time it was a case of, hey, hand over your bike. You got it, fam. And then I walked away from that with no injuries, and it was great. But these guys were, these particular guys were off the tits on whatever the fuck they were on, wielding knives. I was not willing to play with them.
They were on that flakka.
Walk and flock and chain, my dude. Also, try and avoid walking long distances at night in public area, in weird, dodgy areas, or in any areas. Try to walk with friends, or don't walk out at night. I wish we could live in Canada and you could just walk around and it'd be great, but the world is a shithole.
Yep.
Just be careful. Just be careful of yourself.
Yeah.
It's turned into a weird discussion.
This is a really wacky discussion, man.
It's been a really interesting
It's a wacky
stream.
world out there.
I can talk about other weird shit that happened to me if you prefer me to get off muggings.
How about we get off this? How about we get off the topic of muggings?
Sounds like a good plan.
Phill, I got
Yeah?
a thing to send you.
Oh shit! Fuck. Send it.
I don't know if I did think. Sorry, I'm fake whispering. It's exactly equally as loud as me talking.
I'm tired enough that like I'm finding this kind of peaceful and falling asleep listening to you fake.
With the Celtic moods and.
Yeah, the Celtic moods are really not helping
the
the
irony
sleepy
of
time
the
junction
bro
thing.
asthma.
Welcome to.
Oh no, Phil.
No,
Phil,
seriously,
Phil,
Phil.
bro is not comfortable with that.
Oh shit, might be.
Yeah, I straight up can't do vocal. Whatever. It really does, like, it causes me very bad anxiety.
I shall not do the thing. So what's that thing you were sending me?
Oh, I'm sending it to you as soon as I find it, because I lost it.
Fam.
I like it. I like how it looks.
Hello.
Can I see it?
Hello. Oh. Oh, BB. It's just a fucking big purple onesie. That's nice shit.
I thought about adding tail. Like, no.
Oh, that's
It's already really busy otherwise.
No, I love it. I love it a lot.
I don't know if you can. Well, I did.
Yeah, you do it on screen. I'm sure you can if you really feel like it. But if you want to keep it a surprise for when it's finished, then.
I mean, the finished one will probably be a surprise for the final. Yeah, the finished one for the public will probably be late, but I can send it to JoJo.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I don't know if it's basically pretty obvious what I'm doing now. But
Alright,
basically he has to okay it. So.
When JoJo gets excited, they just hyperventilate, and it's just great.
I love it so much.
Jojo gets excited. It's adorable.
It is.
How
When JoJo,
about
it's
you
adorable.
No. Let's talk about some other wacky thing, like oysters. Oysters cut you up. There are a lot of oysters where me and Phil live. Oysters.
I don't know if there are any more.
Fuck you, I love you, and I think you're cute.
Oysters.
Little oysters.
So many Phil.
Mainly
Nice. Take my advice.
Because the walrus vored every single one.
Oh no, death.
Oh shit.
Little oysters.
Some
Little
organic.
oysters. But
Take it
until
up.
there came none, because they've been eaten. Everyone.
I will be honest, I forgot we were streaming solid like.
We are still streaming.
Yeah, no, I forgot we were streaming for like a solid 15
We're
minutes.
still live.
Yep, we are still live, although speaking of which, I'm exhausted, and I've at least mostly finished coloring the murder god, so fuck it, I'm calling.
Yeah.
Murder mom.
But I'd say, I think your time was.
It ended like
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
15 minutes ago.
No, actually it ended 5 minutes ago, because
Oh,
Phill
5 minutes
ended
ago.
it,
Right,
like,
because
yeah.
10-minute. Yeah.
So yeah. Boop. Alright, here we are in the post show, everyone. I don't know how
Yeah,
long
this
it's gonna
whole
last,
stream is
'cause
a post show.
We're very tired. I'm very tired, and so are a lot of other people.
So let's just take some quick questions and then go.
If y'all have any questions, now's the time to ask them. If you don't ask questions, I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep.
Same.
Did someone change the smelly goblin to the worst?
Yes. What does it look like?
Like it says it's the worst.
There we go.
Also,
There's your answer.
Can I say something real quick?
What?
This is kind of serious. Please, guys, think before you type. Because me and some other people have seen some really questionable comments. So, and some of them were very not okay. So please think before you type.
Oh, Jesus Christ, think before you type.
Yeah.
Something you may perceive as a joke, or something you may, even if you intend it to be as a joke, you gotta understand, sometimes it's just fucking not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all be careful, because we don't want to get any of y'all in trouble, but we will take action if needed, and
y'all gonna catch these hands.
Yeah.
So please, think before you type.
I'm actually gonna bring this up now, since actually we've made a few jokes that I definitely understand, like, out of... Okay, so, you know, yesterday we read the whole Diary of Anne Frank and Dragon Ball Z crossover, and we made a lot of jokes about racial profiling this stream. So, we're joking about this stuff, you know, between friends.
Yeah. Like, I understand that Kristen is not actually racist towards Koreans.
Yes. This is only funny because Juno knows I am not racist toward him, and vice versa. Yeah. Because as much as we love you guys, we don't actually know most of you personally. Please be careful of your jokes. This is also similar to stuff like, this is an off-topic example, but, okay, so for the Ricky Gervais show and for his podcast, they have this friend named Carl, and they constantly make fun of this guy. He is the butt of every joke. And, you know, this guy, you know, they think it's pretty funny, but then it's like people who don't know this guy named Carl keep making all these mean jokes, and that, you know, starts to kind of hurt the guy, because these aren't his friends making these jokes, these are just random fucking people calling him an idiot. So just, you know, be careful when you make these jokes. Just, you know, remember we're human beings, remember that, you know, everyone around you is an human.
We may play these characters, but behind the mask, behind the character, we are real people, and we have real feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, that aside, anyone have any questions or anything like that? Now that we're, you know, getting off of that chair that we've sat down and spun backwards so we can, like, get real with you?
Yeah. I think you guys are mature enough to know that we love you guys, and we don't want any drama.
Yeah.
We don't want drama.
No drama llamas.
We don't want any drama llamas, we just want llamas.
Yeah.
Some delicious llamas.
No, don't eat the llamas. You're eating Cusco.
I can't eat walruses. I can't eat llamas. What can I eat? Where are you people? God damn it.
Beef, chicken.
Beetroot.
Beef, pork, chicken.
God damn it.
Oh, sure. When I'm not about to start. I'm not about to start that again.
Oh, fuck, now that song's stuck in my head.
Wait a minute, if we sing Disney songs, will we get, like, sued?
I don't know.
I mean, it won't fucking matter at this point after the fucking What's Up Pussycat thing, so...
Whoa. Was Two of Annihilation yesterday?
No, it was Friday.
No.
Yesterday was the Kristen By Herself Show. I've streamed this entire weekend, basically, and I've streamed 9 hours of my life this weekend.
I just got to move a thing. In a thing.
That does not sound healthy.
Oh, God. But, yeah. If you guys have any other questions or statements, if not, I think we're gonna call it.
Llama meat is delicious. Can we have llama?
Have you actually had llama meat, Tara?
She corrected it to lamb.
Oh, okay, because I was like, yeah, I've had lamb. Lamb's good.
Lamb's good.
What's new, Tiger Lily? Whoa. What's new, Tiger Lily?
I'm gonna fucking snap you all.
That reminds me of a story that Kristen told me about a guy
about my friend
that
named
Jimmy John's
worked with me at Jimmy John's. It's okay if no one else finds this joke funny. I think it's funny. Oh, they sent me to the corner of shame. It took me a while to realize I'd been sent to the corner of shame because I was too busy laughing at my own fucking joke.
It really was the Kristen By Herself show for the past 10 seconds.
I'm cool.
You're very cool.
You're about as cool as a cucumber left in
Jojo, sorry.
Oh, we got an actual question.
Yeah, Juno, how much do you like your DDD voice? I'm legit
I think it's DDD delightful.
I agree.
Delicious.
Excellent. Thank you.
I don't want to deny these people the voice that I love to do.
I'm gonna decapitate you if you do that shit again.
It is a little bit rough on the throat, but that can all be cured with a little water. It's not too rough.
Water. Some people they drink too much water.
We're back to the contortionist story, aren't we?
We're back to the contortion. Everything ties back to the stories of my 2 years at Jimmy John's.
That's my fault.
Speaking of weird foods, what is the weirdest food everyone has ever eaten?
Weirdest. I tried a
Ooh,
lot of food.
I can answer this one. I went to a seafood restaurant in Korea, where the food was still alive. I got to watch it get cooked alive in the pot that I was given. It was delicious, but it was also a little bit disturbing.
Yeah.
I got to see the shellfish. I got to see the abalone cook in my pot.
Sounds yummy.
I mean, it was delicious. It was deliciously spiced, and the broth was good, but
also death.
But also
delicious death.
I mean, I don't think shellfish have eyes. Do shellfish have eyes?
Shrimp do.
I know shrimp do, but do clams have eyes?
I don't think clams do.
Well, I guess I didn't have to see it.
Yeah. Let's
Clams have
weird
foods. I've eaten a lot of
clams do not have eyes, but they have special photoreceptor cells.
Now we know.
Well, they got to see the last light in their lives before they were devoured.
Oh no! Jesus Christ, you know.
Okay, I've eaten a lot of uncommon food for Westerners, but I think the strangest thing I've ever eaten was this undeterminable mass of what I can only assume was food at one point from a bin when I was homeless once. I think that's the strangest thing I've ever eaten.
Oh dear.
Mystery food.
Mystery goop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it used to be meat at one point.
I have some concerns about your life after. I had concerns before, but now I have more concerns about your life.
Okay, Jojo, it's fine now. Okay, I live in Jojo, it's fine now. I live in a nice flat with alright people. It's and small.
Alright.
Well, golly, I hope none of those alright people are watching right now because they just got called out.
Yeah, they don't. It's fine.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think of it's just nothing's really coming out for me right now for weird things I've eaten. I've had a whole lot of raw oysters from whenever it's hey, you can have raw oysters. I'm like, fuck yeah, but that's
void flavored Hot Pockets.
You know what? I hate Hot Pockets a lot.
Y'all ever had French food?
I also don't like Hot Pockets.
I've never actually had a Hot Pocket, but they don't look that bad.
They're awful.
But have you guys ever had French food?
Yeah.
Go and.
Oh wait, no! I've had escargot. It was honestly I didn't really like it. It was okay.
Actually, weird fucking fact. I used to be part of a French club because that was a cool thing to be part of at one point, and I actually made the front page of a newspaper with a picture of me eating escargot, which is a weird thing to be on the front of a newspaper for, but there it is.
British man eats French food.
Bridging the cultural gap, ending the years-long conflict.
British man eats French food. Exile imminent.
That would only that. Thanks, Margaret Thatcher.
What are you saying, Jojo?
I think the weirdest thing, if I remember correctly, it was either octopus or haggis.
Haggis
is so nice.
I've never had haggis. Octopus is good.
Okay, Jojo, did you have?
Was really good. It was fried, and I had an entire octopus body. It was really.
Oh, I've had octopus too.
Okay, Jojo, important question. Did you have traditional haggis, or did you have new style haggis, which is mostly herbs and
I think it was traditional haggis because it was very meaty.
Jojo, fun fact. Another one of the foods that you can eat in Korea is live octopus.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
It's actually very difficult to eat because the octopus will struggle.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm not a fan of eating.
You think it would just lay there and accept its face like, yes.
Yeah.
No, because if you tried to, if you tried,
it was right there. I had to.
Thank you, Kristen.
That's not the third natural motion of water. We did it, guys. We did it.
Oh, we did it, guys. We got a bingo.
The worst. Oh my god! But the worst thing about this is that like people will use this as an excuse to be racist against Koreans.
We've gone full circle.
Yes, it's oh my god, we're racist against Koreans again. I'm personally not a huge fan of eating animals. No, because I like meat, all right. But I am very much in agreement of a lot of the vegan mindset in the fact that unnecessary cruelty to animals is a big no-no.
Yeah.
And obviously,
and actually the way that
it's not a race thing. Definitely not a race thing because it's not just Koreans that do this.
No, it's actually
not a thing.
It happens a lot in America too.
Humans are
it's really bad. Factory farming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dairy
Exactly.
farms.
But
Christ.
But, like, poor boy. If you could eat, if meat could be eaten without hurting animals, I'd be fucking great.
Well, we better start funding stem cell research so we can grow our own muscles.
Yeah. To be honest, the only reason I'm not vegan right now is that I don't have enough money to afford the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, vegan lifestyle is very expensive. It's very bougie for something that's claims to be environmentally friendly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, environmentally friendly. That can go suck a dick, a big fucking dick.
It is really not environmentally friendly, actually, because all the farmland that goes. You know how much land is destroyed? Deforestation happens because of that. Yikes.
Nah, not even that, my dude. Just Jesus, and slave labor to get all that fucking quinoa. Jesus.
But
all right,
back to the
this is an interesting.
well.
Did you want to say what your? Anyone want to get back to their weirdest food before we call it? Because I'm like super tired, but I want to make sure we all answer the question.
I was talking about haggis, and then we started talking about vegan food.
Yeah.
The segue was octopi.
Using your mustache to eat quinoa.
I just, it's fine.
No, let bro answer the question.
No, I actually kind of don't want to answer it. So.
Okay.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, do you have more you want to say, Jojo?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay. In that
Haggis!
In that case, I am going to call it because I'm exhausted and passing out at my desk.
I can hear you yawning, Kristen.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Alright. Well, thank you for coming to our Artsy Fartsy party stream every night. Every night what? Well, I mean, at this rate, it's becoming every night. Anyway, we love all of you. Thank you for coming, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.
Have a great night.